Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women don't get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's just say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you got, I'm pretty sure it's handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're going to talk to me. That's not what I do. Now, if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and then women know there's such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all day. All day.
That's right.
These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver, bitch. I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel. Best show on Sunday. I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
I'm gonna have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high-value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement, leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building, Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
We're in the building.
What up? What's up?
Happy New Year, gentlemen.
That's right.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man. You know what I mean?
New Year resolution that's watching. Y'all gonna be the same motherfuckers y'all wore last year and the year before that and the year before that?
Facts.
They was. These phone calls progressively got worse, man. Hopefully today, man, we have our best phone calls of the year, man.
All right, so let's go around the room. Miles drinking. All right, Miles, you up, dog? What's going on with you?
Hey, man, what's going on? This your boy, Miles Cunningham. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's facts, man. Get the soap, man. Get the soap. Soap went crazy this year in 2023, man. QR code and order some more soap, man. Listen, I just want to say I appreciate my brethren for being so consistent to make the show what it is. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to everybody that called in for making the show what it is. We really appreciate you. And I just want to say I'm grateful. And once again, for the last time in 2023, let's spit this motherfucking game on a Sunday because we know they need it. Yeah.
You up,
man, shout out to my brothers, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody on the panel, man. You know, in one way or the other, man. I done learned something from these gentlemen. Also, shout out to the to the people in the chat. Hey, man, I want to go ahead and say, man, you know, the time is coming tomorrow. The membership releases, man. And I'm happy about that.
Yep,
and we about to rock and roll, man. I appreciate that. We about to rock and roll, but I want to say too, also my members will be receiving the monthly newsletter. The weekly newsletter. My bad, the weekly newsletter. Yeah. We're gonna be talking about life and game and you know, making life better, man. So y'all get on this membership. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a show in the morning, and we're gonna talk about it a little more. But it should release around midnight. So I'll put it out there in my YouTube community, and we're gonna rock and roll.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
I can't say nothing but just get the likes up and call in. Fuck 50, you took the show there.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Sir.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man. Happy New Year. And guys, remember, tomorrow is the last day for the holiday sale. And I got the links pinned to the top. April put the links at the top of the chat. So just click on that. Go to badboymembership.com or masculineidenitymembership.com. And make sure right after that, you guys join 1950s membership. Okay. So make sure you guys get that.
Yeah. All right, Zach, you up, brother?
All right, real quick. Shout out to the homie 1950, bro. I see you, bro. I see you. I'm right behind you, man.
Yeah.
That's right. Light the fire under my ass. So, like Miles was saying, shout out to all the moderators, all the people who participate in the chat. The banter y'all have going back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to ask questions, call in, whether you agree with us, disagree, call in, and if you do disagree, be respectful or you will get this work. Let's go.
Oh shit, the video didn't pull up. Let me get the video.
I want to say, man, shout out to Renee P too, man. April Mack. You know what I mean? These women, man, they out here working hard, man. I know I had great moderators in general, but I wanted to point them out.
Yep.
So what happened? Steve left. He was like, "Fuck this shit."
I don't know if y'all seen the show Benson from back in the day. That nigga got the Benson chair right there. Motherfucker.
All right, fucking let's take call.
All right, we got 815. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year.
Name Kevin, age 35, from Romeoville, Illinois.
All right, what's going on with you?
I just wanted to say Happy New Year to every single one of you men on this panel.
Yes, sir.
And I wanted to show respect and just let you all know that I've learned so much from all of you in the last year, especially my boy Steve the Dean.
Yep.
To all you motherfuckers out there that talk shit about him and want to call in and disrespect him, I'm telling you, you apply the things he's teaching at the Man Mindset, you will greatly benefit.
Facts. That's what it is, man.
Great,
yep.
Man. Good, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, anything else you want to say, Cole, or any questions?
No, I just wanted to give you guys your cigars, man. I really appreciate it. Let's hit it for 2024. Let's make it the best year of our life.
Facts. Let's go. All right, caller. We appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there. Happy New Year. All right.
Happy New Year to y'all too. Thank you.
All right. Peace.
All right. So we still waiting on Steve to get this shit popping. So
technical difficulties and shit.
Right. So I mean,
well, real quick, man. Shout out, man. You know what, beautiful. I see you in the chat, man. Okay. I see you in the chat, beautiful, and we definitely appreciate everybody's contribution to the show. Facts. I see you in your little feelings over there, man. You know, we all love y'all the same. You know what I mean? We all love y'all the same.
So Zoramina, I see you too. You know what I'm saying? All the ladies.
Shout out Zoramina be on my lives every morning. Shout out.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to the ladies too, man. You know, all the ladies. You know, we don't have tears. We don't hold tears when it comes to women, man. We men with gang, man. So all y'all on the same level.
Facts. So we got 415. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. What's up?
What's up? Dog called San Francisco.
Sorry, say that again. You was clipping out.
Sorry, this dog calling from San Francisco.
Okay,
Yeah,
what?
the big man was handing with him, man. Yay!
How old are you, brother?
What's up,
What the hell was that 50? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's the call out there, man. That's what we do out there, man.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
How old are you again, caller?
28.
28. All right, what's up, man? What's on your mind, brother?
Man, so I had a clarifying question, like a clarifying question related to like psychology and also it tying into masculinity and what y'all teach.
Okay.
So I had a question about. I think I heard 50 talk about this before. I was hoping I can get 50's point on this. Can a man be triggered? Is the word triggered a vaginal term?
Yes.
Yes. It's true. So triggered in essence, what it's saying is it is touching some part of your emotion to make you react away, right? We all fall short, meaning, there's times that people say something, we be like, hold on, what'd you say, dog, man? What's up? And then you get aggressive or you get defense oriented. But overall, that shouldn't happen. Meaning you should be able to be emotionally stable.
Yes,
in control at all times. You know what I mean?
So let me caller. So let me do this. So when we mention passport bros, inevitably one of them dudes get triggered. When we say anything about the red pill individuals, they get triggered, right? If I call a dude insecure, you know what I'm saying, because he's checking his girl phone, them bitch ass niggas get in, you know what I'm saying, they get triggered, right? Dudes get triggered about a woman's body count. Dudes get triggered about women's dating preferences when they say they want a guy 6 foot plus or that makes 6 figures. Dudes get triggered. They get in their feelings. And they usually get into their feelings because whatever a woman is requiring, they don't check that box. And they just upset about that shit.
Mm-hmm. And caller, you got to look at the word triggered, right? Meaning that a trigger is a part of a pistol, right, or a gun or whatever, right? But a gun, what is a gun? A gun is a tool that is controlled by something or someone else. You understand? So when you say that you're triggered, you're literally saying that something takes control over me. You're not a man. You're not a man if that's the case, bro. You see what I'm saying? So a nigga saying that he's triggered, you're literally showing your drawers, like your panties. You're literally letting everybody know that you wearing lace panties right now. You see what I'm saying? So a man cannot be triggered. If it's kind of like a white man knows that he can make any black man go to jail if he feels like it just by calling him a nigger in public. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
As a black man, you gotta have a sense of mind to be like, you know what? Let me not fall for this shit. Let me just walk away because this crack is crazy as shit, and I don't want to beat his ass and go to jail today. So let me just go about my business. You see what I'm saying?
So, and I'm glad you said that, Miles, and that's what the manhood and maturity comes in, is you don't allow words to trigger you. They're just words, right? So, there's a saying, don't let someone trick you out of your freedom. And to Miles' point, there are people who will do shit on purpose because there's a stereotype about black men, how we are hyper aggressive and emotional and shit. We're ready to fight at the drop of a dime. Right. So there are certain times where people will do shit on purpose to get that reaction up out of you. As soon as you do something, they go straight to the motherfucking police with it.
Right. And also when you triggered
Decario, real quick. I'm sorry, Decario. I just want to say shout out to K Zach's t-shirt. That manhood is a skill set t-shirt kind of fire, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm about to talk to you after the show, nigga. I need some t-shirts, nigga.
That's a fact.
My bad, Decario.
I was gonna say also you gotta understand when you're triggered that basically means that you don't think for yourself and you're influenced by other people. Because the thing is that the reason why you're triggered is because whatever triggered you is something that you believe based on other people's shit. Because it's almost like saying because the thing is it's not really your own thoughts, because no intelligent person is going to on purpose make themselves upset or in a sense hurt themselves. So what happens is by you feeling that emotion or getting mad or whatever, that means that you're buying into whatever that person is saying, which means you don't think for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So that person is controlling essentially your energy. You see what I mean? You're allowing them to control it. You see what I'm saying?
And I 100% agree with you. When I was younger, if someone called me a nigga, I was fighting. You know what I'm saying? Now that I got older, when someone has said it, I laugh. Like, whatever. It's just a bunch of words. And I actually talk shit. Oh, that's all you got, nigga? You can't say porch monkey, nigga. You can't say spirit. That's all you got for me is nigga. Right? So it is a mindset shift where you literally make a conscious choice to be upset at something.
Right. All right, caller. So you got anything else?
Yeah, it's like that was great. And I think all of y'all for y'all game on that one. The second part is that I remember I heard Kay Zagan said something along the lines of family is a bunch of strangers who share your DNA.
That's Miles.
Actually,
Miles said it. I kind of bit off of Miles. I admit that.
Yeah,
that is a great quote, Miles.
Yeah, family is just regular ass people, strangers with your DNA, my nigga. So
facts.
Right.
Yeah, they just regular people.
Second part to that was that in regards to you not being triggered and not letting other people trigger you, would you say that it's more responsible to just say that you not really trigger, you just don't fuck with certain people? Like, is there certain people that you don't fuck with not because they trigger you, but because they just don't fuck with you? And even if that goes to family members and certain family members, quote unquote, that trigger you, would you say, am I wrong to think that you just not fucking with them is not really a trigger? It's just like
no. So for me, I determine who you are based on your behavior anyway. So, if you move and act a certain way, then I just don't align with you, that I don't align with, then I just remove myself. I don't think that's being triggered at all. It's called, just for me, it's called protecting what possibly could happen if we cross. So I just remove myself altogether. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think that's the best thing you can do in life. If you can see, I always say part of the game is vision.
Right.
You got to be able to see people's strengths and weaknesses and also see their value to you in your life.
Exactly.
And I don't care who it is. If they don't bring value to you in some way or the other, I don't care if it's your own mama, I will not communicate or talk to them. So I would remove myself altogether. I don't think that's being triggered. Go ahead, guys.
Caller, you have to no. Caller, real quick. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize that game. Okay, I come from Jamaica, and my people's always said this. My elders and my OGs always said prevention is better than cure. Okay, so that means if and Rosebud said this, he says accidents don't happen with niggas that got game. You understand? So that means if you got game,
no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Exactly. So it's not. See, being triggered is me and you just chilling, and then you say some shit like, "Man, fuck Trump," and I'm like, "Bitch ass nigga, Trump is the best president we ever had. My fucking stock market, my stocks was high when Trump was in office, and gas was low. Nigga, fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up." Like, that's being triggered. But if somebody invite me to the family reunion and then I say, "Hey, is Tyrone gonna be there?" And they be like, "Yeah, Tyrone gonna be there," and he bringing his whole crew. You know that crew of ghetto niggas that he hang out with that start trouble all the time. Yeah, he bringing them niggas. And then you say, "Okay, count me out. I won't be there." That's not being triggered. That's you knowing what might happen, so you take precaution to prevent what you know is gonna go down.
Right.
That's not being triggered. That's just you protecting your peace. You understand? That's just you already know what's gonna fucking go down when you in the same room with Tyrone. So it's like, nigga, I just rather not be in the same room with Tyrone. You get what I'm saying? And his ghetto ass friends.
Right.
And let me say, go ahead, caller. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I'm listening.
No, and I was gonna say, because a lot of guys might be like, "Oh man, fuck that." Then people gonna think I'm afraid. No. It's like Prodigy said on the Mobb Deep joint. Ain't no fear because you're the one in danger. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm not worried about you. Something happen to me. I'm trying to protect my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because something can happen to you.
Exactly.
So that's all that is. But go ahead.
That's real shit.
No, thank y'all, man. I appreciate the game, man.
Yeah, and listen, another thing too, man. Don't you ever feel no fucking way about protecting your peace, my nigga. Don't ever do that. Cause you got some people who they don't like being in crowds.
Yeah, that's me.
Right? You know how you feel when you in a crowded situation. So don't fucking go. And if any one of your peoples, your friends, family wanna call you names or ridicule you or get on you for you not showing up to a certain event or whatever because of your personal choice, listen, fuck them. Okay? Fuck them and a happy new year, because I don't have to go where if I know I'm uncomfortable in a certain place, I'm just not gonna go. And I don't care what your opinion is. And this is why we got to go back to the fact that family is just regular ass people with your DNA. Because just because they family don't mean they fully understand you. Don't mean they fully understand your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even necessarily their place to really understand your perspective, but to some extent they need to respect it. You understand? So if you don't want to be there, you don't have to fucking be there, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. You don't have to talk to family. Just because they're your family, you don't have to talk to them niggas.
Yeah,
I'll say this.
I got 30 cousins, man, and I don't talk to all of them.
Let me
It's
say
like
this.
maybe two. Jay Roman is one of them.
Shut up to the homie Jay Roman. Let me say this right real quick. I got a client, right, and he's supposed to get married and all that other shit, and there was something that occurred with her family. They said something about him, and he don't fuck with her family. He don't go over there no more, and she feels some type of way because he don't go over there no more. It's even to the point where you don't hang around your girl's peoples. Like I don't fuck with them, and she got to understand that, because in her mind but that's my family. So my client's thing is, why would I go over there and be fake? I know said some shit about me. I ain't feeling them, so I'm not gonna go there and put on a fucking smile and fake hug niggas.
Right.
I just fuck with them, and people need to understand. Let me just say this to all you women, because y'all are messy as fuck. So sometimes what y'all do is y'all tell y'all man what the peoples are saying about them, and then you expect him to eat that shit. No, once you tell me some shit, I ain't fucking with your peoples.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and one last thing I'll say to you, caller, you have to. The one thing that you got to remember: respecting myself doesn't mean disrespect to others. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. It's not about fuck what everybody else thinks. It's really about what I think is the most important. Okay? That's the way you have to look at it. Because if caller, listen to this. If for one second you choose not to show up to the family reunion because you're trying to spite your cousin or your uncle, then you the one that's fucked up. You understand me?
Okay.
If for 1 second you're like, you know what, I ain't gonna show up, them niggas gonna miss me, then I don't respect your motivation, my nigga. But if you say, hey, I know how I feel when I'm around those people, and I'm trying to protect the peace of mind that I have in my brain, so I'm choosing not to be around them because that's what I honestly feel that's best for me, then that's okay. You get what I'm saying? But if you over there talking about, oh, well, fuck y'all niggas, you gonna miss me when I'm gone, then now you're just doing it on some spiteful ego shit. You get what I'm saying? So understand why you're really doing something and be honest with yourself.
I got you. And, listening to like people like Kay Zach, when we talk about this being a skill set, he meant what I, in my mind, I don't think that I'm ever doing anything wrong by choosing not to talk to family. When I think about like old shit back in the day, like men would move away to a different state, start a family, and never speak to their other family, like, because cell phones wasn't around then, cars wasn't around then. So in my head, I'm thinking like, there's nothing wrong with not talking to family. Like, and when you start your own journey as a man with your own family, like, you don't have to talk. I don't have to talk to my cousins or no shit like that. So, no, I was okay. Thank you. That's $1 million worth of game.
All right, hold on. Take it easy. Because take it easy. It's because this other podcast with that actual title. So take it easy. Shout out to Gilly and them niggas. Shout out to Gilly.
Them niggas is funny though.
Yeah, niggas. But caller, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for calling in, and happy New Year, man. All the best for 2024. All right, brother.
For sure. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Miles, we good on calls?
Yeah, we good on calls now.
Video ready. I'm sorry.
Let me say this real quick, Steve. I just want to say something to the men and even the women. Y'all are not obligated to fuck with people. Okay? You don't have to fuck, and don't be worried about people thinking, oh, you're an asshole, you're mean. If you know that you and that person, y'all really don't see eye to eye, and when you guys are in each other's presence, there's tension, you don't got to fuck with people. Go ahead.
All right, so let me go and grab the video. Here we go. Right now, here we go. Here's the video, guys. My bad. Here we go. Here we go.
On one hand, men are expected to initiate and make the offer to women. They are expected to approach the woman at the bar, not the other way around. They are expected to ask her out on a date, not the other way around. They are expected to lead the interaction in the direction of a sexual encounter, not the other way around. If men don't take action, then in the vast majority of cases, nothing happens. People want what they want, not what wants them. The Groucho corollary, as I call it, is that people want what wants them even less than they otherwise would if they were unaware of that wanting.
What?
And that's the double bind. In the sexual marketplace, if the man doesn't initiate, nothing happens. However, if he does initiate, he automatically becomes less attractive than he otherwise would have been just by keeping his mouth shut and doing nothing. Men succeed with women not by giving women what they want, but by showing them what they want. What? This will excite the woman's interest all by itself and motivate them to pursue. In many cases, demonstrating that you're a high-value man can stimulate a woman's interest. However, it only ever does so indirectly, and it runs the risk of attracting the wrong kind of woman anyway. It's a better move to stimulate a woman's interest directly by engaging her emotionally.
Can you pause it? Can you pause this real quick?
That's it. I did a whole video about this the other day too.
I need you to send me that. Please send me that today.
I did a whole video about that shit the other day.
Let me address this whole high value man thing.
Fuck.
Okay. If I need guys to really understand something, right? If you call yourself a high value man, that means women see you as valuable. You the man. But if women are only fucking with you because of your money, they don't see you as valuable. They see access to your resources as valuable. So a lot of these, and let me just say this, and Kevin Samuels, God bless that nigga's heart, you know what I'm saying? But he fucked a lot of you goofy niggas up, right? So what he did was a lot of you non-pussy getting niggas that had money and education, he said, look, there's a place for us. Hey, come join me, you marginalized individuals. Let's call ourselves high value men. Right? I'm just saying. So a lot of you niggas who don't got no sex appeal, women don't fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, without your money. Now you guys feel important. You niggas was never important, and you still aren't. Go ahead.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, I did a whole video about this the other day, talking about the same exact video. But he was basically saying in the video that men have a double bind because he was saying that if you approach a girl or a woman, then you're automatically considered less attractive, but then at the same time, as a man, you got to approach. And what I was basically saying in the video was that he's coming from a beta male's perspective, meaning that beta males automatically feel like they're lower than women. And so when they approach women, they're approaching women to get something from them. Or I should say, get validation from the women. So this is why they feel that way. Whereas I was saying, as a man, what you're doing is when you approach women, you're giving women an opportunity to be able to choose a man if you are a man. You feel what I'm saying? Because the thing is, women are not equipped to do the job of a man. So you're allowing that woman to get the opportunity to be with a man by you approaching her. But the problem is when you look at yourself as lower, or you have low self-esteem, or you don't see yourself as a winner, then of course you're always going to feel like something's wrong if you're doing anything you're doing. So that's usually the issue.
And I think men make decisive decisions, right? I for him to make everything seem like it's on the fence. Oh, if you don't, it looks better, and if you do, it looks worse. Like, or he's trying to think for you, man. I don't know how you can't read between the lines of anybody that's trying to think for you. See, here, what we do is that whatever you want to do, we're going to give you the best tools in order to be the best you, in order for you to accomplish that. Right. And for us, that's where the game is, right? What he's talking about is fear. Fear and judgment. Fear in everything you do to a woman. First of all, that whole conversation was vaginal. And you could tell, I want y'all to understand, you could tell by the messenger. Yo, the motherfucker is not getting bitches. Yo, you can tell off top. And if you don't have the game of vision, this is why those type of men, when men like us on this panel come into the room, they immediately understand what they're fucking dealing with. Could you imagine 50 shaking this man's hand? After this fucking video, we will have to discuss this video. You know what he's gonna say? I don't have to tell you anything and walk away. This is what I met him before. I'm not talking about personally, but I've met men like this. They don't like nobody on this panel. They will refute everything we have to say because they're not in our fucking lane. No, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. I think that video, man.
50, you squeezed my hand too hard.
Yeah. What is it? You do your hand like this after you shake it and shit. You have to be so aggressive. God.
Well, I just want to plug the video real quick because I want guys to understand. In 2024, stop being influenced by women, get some game, and start influencing women.
Facts.
Well, if you listen to the guy talk, he's talking about you guys being influenced instead of doing the influencing.
Well, there's a few things going here. We got. I want though we see it, but I think people don't see what we see. So the first influence, there are two major influences, and Fifth nailed it on the head. The first major influence is the color of his skin. So a lot of people who have the same color skin are going to look at him as, okay, you're more like me, so I can understand your language. Second thing is his language. Now remember, we're in a fishbowl of losers. There's more losers on YouTube than there are winners. So
in the world,
right? So they're going to, because they did this with the seduction community back in the 90s. The same thing. You follow the color of the skin that you see, and then you follow the mindset of the person because you think he and I have this connection. When that motherfucker has unhelpful thinking styles, limited beliefs, he has debilitating habits, and he is blaming everybody. It's not even giving a solution. Because if you think about at what he's saying, he's not even recognized. He doesn't want to tell the truth because he'll lose listeners. The truth is, don't say nothing or do say nothing or say something. Excuse me. The problem is that when you don't have any motherfucking game, what does it matter? Everything he's saying, everything that motherfucker has been saying and is saying does not matter. He's just giving these guys a built-in excuse to say, you know what? I don't need to learn game. I just want to listen to you ramble and run your mouth because you know you can look at outside and shut the fuck up after this. You can, guys, listen, gentlemen, I'm sorry. Women can tell you that guy, and people know guys that get pussy.
They know.
Guys that get women have a different, as Fifth would say, swag to them. Never see Lucario this way, Miles this way, Zagging this way, Fifth this way, Taekwondo and myself this way. Because you notice the ones who have game move like we just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck.
Greatest feeling ever.
I want to say this, man. Here's how I can always tell a motherfucker don't have no game and is just good at analyzing why he loses. I want y'all to notice how long we've been doing the Real Game No Theory panel show every Sunday. There's 5 guys usually on the panel. You know, shout out to Taekwondo. He come through every once in a while. But I want y'all to notice out of all 52 shows, right, for 2023, how many times did you guys hear us use a phrase or a catchphrase to explain anything? What do you guys? Let me tell you what you hear from niggas like us. You hear quotables. You hear bars. You hear real explanation and articulation for life. But when these niggas talk, oh, well, you have the double Groucho effect. You have the high value man situation, right? You have the double entendre paradigm of what it means to understand to approach a woman, right? You have the frame of the cold approach and the conundrum in the parallel of the universal excitation of the modification of the way that you relate to female. No, we don't say none of that type of shit. We spit game and we give quotables. Niggas hear us talk and they want to repeat what we have to say because it sounds like some old fucking intelligent, wisdom-filled philosopher done said it. because we got game. These motherfuckers got catchphrases and marketing for these niggas.
Right. And you know what it is too. The guy in the clip, what you got to understand, he's a psychologist, right? And so what happens is, and I'm going to read the definition of a psychologist. Psychologist seeks to understand and explain thoughts, emotions, feelings, and behavior. They use techniques such as observation, assessment, and experimentation to develop theories about the beliefs and feelings that influence individuals. You see what I'm saying? So he's just trying to explain what he's seeing, but he's not experiencing what he's talking about. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's the difference. So we teach you guys what we know because we've lived it. So we know the reality. This is why it's called real game, no theory. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing.
You can tell it. You go ahead.
Okay, so he's doing what most guys, like even Jordan Peterson, is guilty of it. They're educated dudes, right? So because they're licensed psychologists or psychiatrists, people automatically listen to what they say because they have the paperwork, the degrees or whatever. But he's trying to do what most guys do on YouTube. They're trying to logically explain something that defies logic. Okay, I said over and over again, sexual attraction is not logical. There's nothing logical about it. A woman gets a feeling, you know what I'm saying? And that feeling that she gets when she's around a certain man compels her to want to suck some dick. You know what I'm saying? That's a feeling. You can't logically explain that shit. Right. So guys are trying to logically explain something. And like El said, you said it right. He doesn't have real wisdom and knowledge because he hasn't really been out there in the field doing it. So he doesn't have the requisite experience to actually speak on it. You know, right. He's going to speak on it from a person who's read some fucking books and shit.
Right. We got a question right here, gentlemen. We got a few questions, but here we go.
I agree with not caring about what people think about you, but what if most people don't like you? Maybe there's something unconscious you're doing wrong. Don't you believe you should listen to them? Oh my goodness. Bruh, that's the most goofiest shit ever. Because this is the thing. Why do you need anyone to like you? And you thinking that you're doing something wrong, or I should say, basically you're saying you're only doing the right thing if people like you.
Right.
That's how crazy that sounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Mike, what is feeling loved? I look, man, like love is a feeling, right? So it's objective, right? So like, what is love? Like love to me from a woman is her listening, her following directions, you know, and then dog, everybody, come on, man, we're men. Of course you want, you know, a woman to be up on you and, you know, all that stuff, man, right? But it comes being earned, right? She has to be in a certain position in order to be around you, Mike. So I think you're asking a half a question, but that sounds very pre-simp mode for New Year's Eve right here, right? I think you might go out.
My question, let me say this real quick about his question. There is nothing wrong with enjoying the fact that a woman cares about you and she shows you.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Nothing wrong with that. But when you say, is it weak for a man to want to feel loved?
Yeah, that's the problem I had.
Now you're looking for validation. You're looking for acceptance. You're looking for a sense of belonging. Why? See, when I'm out here dealing with women, I don't want to feel loved. I'm not looking. I hope a bitch fall in love with me someday. I'm not looking to be loved. But because I'm that nigga, I know when I deal with enough women, I'm going to run into my fair share of women who show me that type of energy. Mm-hmm. So I'm not looking for it. Yeah. I just know what's going to come because I'm that nigga. But
if you're a lovable motherfucker, she going to love you, right?
Yeah. So I'm very lovable. Yeah.
Right. So why you worried about being? So if you worried about being loved, then maybe you ain't lovable. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is that it's like what K-Zach was saying. Is like, yo, if you're that guy, that's automatically happening. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that you're worried about it is probably you're just not that dude, so you don't experience that stuff. But also at the same time, the fact that you desire it is really the issue, because if the fact that you desire it means that you feel you need it, and you feel you need it because you don't have that love that you're looking for, you don't have it in you. That's why you're searching for it through women. You know what I'm saying?
He's chasing love.
I want to bring that sentiment, Mr. Lucario, to BIG's, because I don't call this nigga by his full name. I call him BIG. I want to bring that sentiment to his question. And 203, just hold on 1 second. 203, hang out 1 second. I want you to understand that it all starts from within. Do you understand? And we have to remember that we don't attract what we want. We attract who we are. So if you walk into a room and you feel like a bunch of people are staring or mean mugging you, that's because that's the type of shit you do when motherfuckers walk into a room. Right? That's the type of energy that is generated around you. So if everybody's always staring and mean mugging at you, nigga, then you need to look in the mirror. So anyway, we got 203. 203, you are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city, and Happy New Year. What's up?
Shout out to all the high value males on the panel.
Oh, Joe Blast in the building. What up? What up?
Yeah,
Joe Blast.
Yeah,
what
y'all
up, bro?
know I'm joking. You know I'm joking with that bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to all of you gentlemen on the panel.
Yep.
And I want to thank y'all for this year. Every last one of y'all have done or said something that has made my life get better and is going to keep getting better because I'm going to keep listening to y'all. And as Steve said, be a student of the game.
Facts.
That's all. I don't got no questions, but there's a dude in the comments named Teflon Don Lucario. He'd like to know what makes you an alpha male.
Tell him to call up. So Teflon Don, call up when we're going to talk about it. Call up. And he's worried about me being an alpha.
and this is why I have a problem, Lucario, right?
Crazy.
So I always try to tell motherfuckers, man, you don't need to be a big raw guy. You don't need to be the biggest in the room. You don't need to be the strongest in the room. You just need to be a guy who fucking stands on the shit you believe in. And you move in a way, dog. Like I always try to tell motherfuckers don't know about Lucario, man. I don't really like talking about other men like this, but this is a stand-up nigga right here, man. This is a solid motherfucker.
Facts.
And y'all motherfuckers keep trying this nigga, man. This is a big motherfucker over here, nigga. There's no small nigga over here, man. Motherfucker, you look a little tiny in his little, shirts and shit. That nigga's not a small nigga. Y'all keep talking that shit. I'm telling you. Don't run up on that nigga in Brooklyn or something, nigga. Don't say nothing, nigga. I'm telling you.
Exactly. That's a fact. So Teflon Don, call up, man. Let's make it. Let's talk, bro.
Teflon Don, this video's for you, buddy. This video's for you.
Just remember, someone who hates you normally hates you for one of three reasons. They see you as a threat, they hate themselves, or they want to be you.
Yo, Joe Blast, hey brother, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for your constant support, being a great moderator in the chat, man, holding us down and always supporting the movement, bro, and being a student of the game, bro. We appreciate you.
We're gonna
y'all.
All right, man. Peace. Happy New Year, brother.
All right, Joe Blast, appreciate you,
Happy New Year.
All right,
fam. All right, fam.
Yeah.
Let me just say this, because dudes are always asking for receipts. They're always asking for pictures of females. That's a receipt. When we get callers that call in and they talk about Miles' joint, you know what I'm saying, the masculine identity or the bad boy membership, they talk about the behind the scenes consultations with 50 and a man mindset. Those are your receipts. You got guys where what we're talking about and what we're doing actually is making a difference in these young men's life. That's the receipts you need.
Facts. All right, so we got 281. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. What's up? 281. Go ahead.
Hello. All right, my name is Mark.
Wait.
I'm 24.
Wait, so we just got 281, right? Just 281 is speaking right now. 281-785. 281-785.
Yes,
okay, cool. All right, 281-785. Go ahead, brother.
My name is Mark. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas.
All right.
Now I got a question about the membership before I buy it.
Okay.
I only have one problem to overcome before I get to where I want to be in life.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. What's the problem?
Oh, wait. He said he used to be over 500 pounds and you lost weight. Okay.
Now I'm at 267. And then so now it's so easy to get sexual attention from women. But thing is, I'm a nice guy. So thing is, I'll be on dates with women.
Okay, no. Hold on. Before we go too far on a tangent, you said something about getting on the membership, man. Let's get back to that. That's what I'm interested in.
So I'm gonna outline my problem, and I don't know if a guide to how to get through this is in the membership.
To how to get through what?
And what membership are we talking about?
So basically,
Nigga, everybody's membership is going to talk about better than you.
To me, and then I'll be wanting to resist, and then the head in my pants overpower the head on my shoulders.
Oh yeah, you had no game.
You ain't got no game, motherfucker. You got a lot of fucking problems, dog. You all fucked up.
Wait. What problem you trying to you trying to make sure that the head on your shoulders outweighs the head in your pants?
Yes. Because if a woman is sexually coming on to me, I can't resist.
Oh my God, you're a lifer then. You committed life sentence right there, dog. You gonna be a bitch all your life.
So vagina and sexual attention from a woman is more important than any decision you have in your own mind. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, you're right about that, but it's just like in a moment when I'm
no. This is what we talked about earlier about being triggered. So you're being triggered by the promise of pussy. So you're allowing yourself in the moment, as you just said, to make a fucked up decision just because some bitch is showing you some sexual attention. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
How old are you again? How old are you again, caller?
I'm 24.
You're 24. Yeah, so you're young. Plus, you just started getting pussy because you just lost some weight.
And that's what No said. He's making up for lost time.
So let me say this to you. Have you ever heard someone say, "You must love yourself as if your life depends on it"?
That's dope.
You ever heard that?
Quotes. You see what I'm saying?
You ever heard that before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm saying. When you lose yourself for temporary gratification, what you're saying is the things that you have inside of you is not worth it's not worth it because I'm going to live in this moment, and then now I'm putting myself second to myself. Your discipline is you. The discipline is you, is who you are. You should know that I'm not dipping in every one of these women don't deserve it. Let me say something. I don't give a fuck if I was 500 pounds. I'll find me a bitch that love all 500.
Facts.
And for you to use that as an excuse tells me that you've always hated yourself. You've always disliked yourself.
Damn.
And see, this is the problem with men like you, because now you come into the world when you lose a couple pounds thinking that was the reason. No. A lot of your problem was you didn't love yourself, and because you was 500 pounds, you didn't put yourself in position to have a woman love that 500. You wasn't out there. You probably couldn't barely move. You was out eating buckets of chicken and shit. So at the end of the day, you wasn't in position to talk to women. Women love 500-pound men. You think they don't?
Well, I didn't say that.
You did say that. You called in and say now that you're 260, you have way more sexual times with women than you did when you was 500 pounds.
Yeah, because I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I seen some dudes who were bigger than I was with the finest women. So I know it's true.
So what do you mean the finest women? See, I have an issue. This is my issue, right? There's not a universal, it's not a woman that's universal, meaning everybody's not going to be attracted to this woman. So when y'all say baddies, or that means you're talking about a type. You're talking about the type of woman that you think everybody fucking likes based upon what she looks like. Let me tell you something. That is not how it goes. We're all attracted to different things. There are women like I can name some women that people call celebrities that I can name them on this panel, and every one of us probably not going to agree on the same fucking woman. We're just not. Right. And at the end of the day, it's based on behavior. After the majority of time for men is based on their behavior. If you're used to attractive women, all of them are attractive to you, but it comes down to their behavior that separates them. Does that make sense to you, caller?
Yes, sir. But I don't like the type of women that most men like. Things you know, I ain't like grannies.
Okay, and last thing, what I wanted to say, dog. If you can't control your sexual urge, you are not a man. Because what that's saying is what that's saying is that any woman that can come around, she can take advantage of you, bro. You have to stand on business. You have to know what's right and wrong for you, bro. You can't even determine that based on what woman is in your presence.
Caller, let me ask you a question, brother. Have you ever turned down sex? Have you ever turned down sex from an attractive woman?
Well, thing is, it's a model I live by pertaining to that. Thing is, I always turn down young pussy, but when it comes to 40-plus-year-old pussy, I don't turn it down.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So here's the thing. let me ask you another question. Have you ever had sex with a woman who had an attitude or who was disrespectful before you fucked her?
Well, they were disrespectful to other people, but not me. They were always respectful with me.
Okay, so you've never had sex with a woman or continued to have sex with a woman who had an attitude that was disrespectful to you?
Oh yeah, I had many friends with benefits who were disrespectful to others, but not to me.
Oh, okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. All right, y'all got it.
So caller, what's your ultimate issue that you're trying to figure out? Because you called and said, I have this one issue. What's the one issue that you can't stop having sex with random shit? Like, what is the issue?
Yes, sometimes I'll go on dates with these grannies, and then the thing is, they will be making sexual advances at me during the day, and then the head in my pants will overpower the head on my shoulders, and then if I hit it, that's all women gonna want from me. I realize that I'm the problem with my
dude. Hang up on this.
Inability to resist my sexual urges in the moment of being hit on.
I mean, it sound like you just need some coaching, brother, because you're kind of you're kind of all over the place as far as like what you're asking, because you're basically saying like these women just want you for sex, but you want a relationship with these women?
Yes, sir.
And why?
Fuck.
Well, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I'm saying like I like older women because
Nigga said why?
I said why do you want a relationship? Why?
Because I just seen like that men who are married live longer.
Oh, hey man,
I need some coaching, brother. This is crazy.
Caller. You need to watch the show called the show Manhood is a Skill Set from yesterday. We recorded yesterday. It's called K Zaggin. If you could plug the title from yesterday, please.
What is the fucking title? I already forgot.
Your dating preferences is not your own.
Okay, your dating preferences are not your own.
Right.
Watch that either on Miles' side of the world, Miles Cunningham, or on my side, The Return of Manhood. Your dating preferences aren't your own. You want a girlfriend because of something that society is telling you, which is some weak ass shit.
Right.
I think he needs to get more discipline in his life in general. We need to start with you first, dog. You are a problem.
Caller, listen. You're very young, right? And not just young in age, you're young in the mind and you're young in experience, bro. You just got your confidence because you lost weight. So you're just exercising your dating experiences and all that other shit, bro. Give yourself some patience and just experience, right? Just enjoy the experiences. Stop telling yourself all this bullshit based on narratives created by other people. You understand me?
And then women 40 plus is putting on his 25-year-old ass. That's what happened. They
putting it on
they
that.
sucking the soul out of this nigga, man.
Hey, caller, listen, and that's another thing too. Stop putting pussy on the pedestal, bro. Enjoy yourself. Wrap it up. Don't get none of these chicks pregnant, and just keep a level head, bro. Just enjoy yourself and stop being surprised, bro. It ain't Christmas. It's just pussy.
Yeah, man.
I'm always keep it wrapped up every time I get in.
All right, good. That's good. At least you know that much. But watch the video.
Trying to use women to live longer and shit.
All right, and stop.
All right.
If you ever say that, don't repeat that shit ever again, bro. Experience life for yourself and then come up with your own narrative. Okay, sir?
You gonna end up like this dumb.
You already got rejected. I got one more point to mention.
All right, we got a bunch of other calls. Make it quick.
Fuck. Right, but I got something to say to all the younger men out there who say I'm weird for liking older women.
Oh my God! Please get rid of this motherfucker.
Caller, again. Why the fuck you gotta prove anything to anybody who says anything? Pay close attention to what you want out of life, and that's it, bro. You don't need to say nothing to nobody. You understand me?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ. Y'all niggas is so validation seeking and you don't even know it. Caller, Happy New Year. Keep your head down. Fuck
Thank
them
you
old
too,
bitches
man.
and enjoy yourself, nigga. That's it. God damn. God damn. All right, all right, listen. Okay, we got 4 calls on the line right now. I need everybody except 447 to put their shit on mute. So 678, 718, and 705, put your shit on mute right now or I'm getting you off the line. All right, so we got 447. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello. Happy New Year. How's it going?
Yeah. Hi. My name's Shimon, calling from the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Across the pond. I've been studying.
How old are you? How old are you? Chip Cheerio. How old are you?
25.
Huh?
25.
25. All right, go ahead. You've been studying what now?
I've been studying game from Stephen. We had a call yesterday, but I have some just questions about the nature of learning game.
Okay, the nature.
So, as you do, the classes, the exercises,
yes,
you learn things.
Mm-hmm.
How will you know that you are internalizing what you learn? Because I come from a book smart background, so
right.
with that, I can test,
Okay, but stop. That's what you got. That's what you guys fuck up at. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, that's my father calls when I'm in trouble.
Steven.
Fuck y'all. But the thing is, caller, is that the problem with you guys that carry over book smarts over to the streets is that you think the street gives you a grading system, man. So you look at what women do or don't do as a pass or a fail. That's where your problem goes at. The game is not about women. And the game, you can have all the book smarts you want, but the street game is totally different. It's a whole new animal, has nothing to do with A's, B's, C's, and D's, dog.
So wait, so caller, what's your question? You said, you're saying, how do you know that you learned it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. How do you know you actually, gradually becoming a man?
Okay. Here's the thing that y'all guys understand. And I'll just make it real quick and real simple. And I'll say this for all 5 of these guys. I'll say for all 5 of these motherfucking men, not guys, men. It's basically this. This is why being a student means that, let's just real quick, let's take A, B, and C. The problem is you listen to A, you listen to C, but B is the problem you don't have understanding in. And what you guys do is either you fill up that B with what you think, or you go on YouTube and grab some false information and fill up that B. A student of the game is one that is in touch with his mentor all the time, getting coaching on the back end, having dialogue with the person who can elevate them. All these guys are all the exact same. If you want to be a student of the game, you have to be under the mentor that you are, but pause thing, whatever the fuck that is. You got to learn from your mentor, and he's got to be there to answer the questions you have by getting sessions. That's how it works. You're never going to know until you learn from someone who knows, sir.
So, caller, let me ask you a question. So, let's say you had a friend who's been blind all their life, right? How would you describe the color green to them?
Relaxing, but
Jesus Christ.
difficult.
What? Say that again?
I would say it's a relaxing color, but the thing is, you can't describe it because it's like, how do you describe?
Exactly. Right. That person would need to get their sight to see what green is and experience green, right?
Yes.
Right. So that's basically what it is about the game. You have to get to the point where you see it. So right now you might be blind. You need to get your sight and then you will see it, then you'll know. So the question you're asking us, the answer is you need to get to the point where you see it, but you get to the point where you see it when you really become the student of the game. So it reveals itself to you as you become more aware.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? But right now, if you're blind and you've never seen it, it's hard for you to get it because you can't see it. Just like you can't describe to that blind person the color green because they've never experienced anything like that. They got to just get sight to see it and then they'll know. You see what I'm saying? So unfortunately, a lot of people are out here blind and they're going to stay blind. You see what I mean? And it just is what it is.
And okay, go ahead, Zach.
No, and caller, also, a lot of people have false beliefs based on social conditioning, right? Like the way that you view shit, the way that you view the world, the way that you view relationships, marriages, sex, the opposite sex, even the way that you view yourself to a degree. So at some point, everything that you've been conditioned to believe, you're going to have to rid yourself of it. right? And start looking at the world not as you wish to see it, but as it really is. See, the reason why like the Red Pill and MGTOW and all them goofy ass little boy groups exist is because they never looked at the world for what it really is, right? They've always had, you know, delusions of grandeur and shit when it came to women. So what happens is when they find out the truth about how shit it is, instead of adapting to the truth and learning some game, they just cry and bitch about it.
And for my take, when you can answer every question about who you are in self, then you know you're on the right path. I think a lot of times everybody think game is about women and all this, and then out, you know, things is outside of you, man. You should be able to answer every question about who you are in self and understand why and have a foundation behind that. If not, then you're just going on other people's opinions about life, and you're just existing and living in the moment.
Right. I'll say this. Caller. The fact that you're asking the question lets me know that you're not there yet. Right. Like, because when whatever a person is trying to do, that literally means that they're not doing it. Right. Or whatever a person is chasing is literally running away from them because that's why they're chasing it. So it's one of those things where, well, how do I know if I'm experiencing and learning game? It's not the type of thing where it's like, okay, now you got it. It's more like, oh shit, it's happening, but I'm not even trying type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a gradual process.
It's because here's the thing. Here's the thing with like understanding and knowledge of self and certain other things. It's very automatic, right? It's very automatic to the point where you're not gonna notice. You're not gonna notice when. You understand? It's not like it's not like putting on some prescription glasses and suddenly everything becomes clear. You understand? It's not like switching on a television. It's more like gradually waking up. You know, like you know when you're getting out of bed and you gradually opening your eyes and then you stretch and then it happens through time. It happens with time and patience. You need to give yourself patience. It's not the type of thing that you can just switch on and off. A lot of people, the reason why it's hard for y'all to really understand game is because you have no faith and you have no patience. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, and also too, Carl, I'll say this. The last thing I'll say is that it's about recognizing, right? So even what I said this at the Vegas event where I was talking about when you break down the word recognize, cognize means to know. So you're knowing again, right? So what that means is that all the things that you need to know about the game, you actually already know, but you don't recognize that you know. And so what that means is that we teach you, because even Steve talks about this a lot, where, he says, you guys, you can't be yourselves because you don't even know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that all the things that you need to know is already there. You need to recognize it, re-know it again. And the reason why you don't know it is because you're clouded with doubt, insecurity, you're conditioned, you've been indoctrinated. So when you were born, all of this bullshit of, trying to seek validation. That's from when you was younger. You've been taught to seek validation. You've been taught to doubt yourself. You've been taught to question your natural, instincts. All of those things you've been taught to do. So now you're so conditioned with a whole bunch of shit. I always say, look at it like a dusty ass car, right? Inside the car, there's jewels in the car, but the car has a bunch of dust. The windows are black. So you got to wash off the windows, wash off the dust, and then you'll see the jewels. So what I'm saying is you don't see it yet because you still have dust on you. You see what I'm saying? So once you wash the dust off, then you'll start to understand. You start to recognize, recognize, re-know what's already there. You see what I'm saying?
Caller, how old are you again?
25.
25. Have you ever seen this movie called The Last Dragon?
No, I have not.
Have you ever heard of this movie?
Show enough.
No.
Okay. All right. Listen. Be quiet.
Watch Kung Fu Panda. He should
write this down, right? Or watch Kung Fu Panda. But I like Last Dragon. Yeah. There's a movie called The Last Dragon, and it's who's the star of the movie? There's not a lot of big stars. It's written by a man named Barry Gordy. It's called Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. I need you to watch that movie when you get a chance. And what you will see is at the very beginning, this the master was teaching his student, right? And the student was doing some martial arts shit, and the student was tasked with catching the blue arrow, right? Now the student doesn't know the color of the arrow, right? But he kept shooting him with arrows and shit, but he would block it or like dodge it. But when he shot the blue arrow, he caught it. And the master asked the student, "How did you know that was the blue arrow?" And the student said, he says, "I do not know, master." And then he says to him, "You have reached the final level. I have taught you. I can't teach you anything else. You have reached the final level." Right? Mm-hmm. And then the fucking student, even after he did something as amazing and unconscious as catch the blue arrow without knowing, he did some masterful shit. He said to his master, "But master, how can I become the master, and how can I acquire the glow? I don't know, master," and this and that, and he was so unsure of himself. And throughout the whole 2 hours of the fucking movie, people literally was looking at him and calling him a master. Mm-hmm. And the son of a bitch didn't watch the fucking movie.
Right, exactly. You got to watch the movie because it'll explain everything you're asking in your question, caller.
There you go. And let me ask the caller this question. You're 25 years old. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever approached a woman and you had a particular thought of how you wanted the interaction to go, but you never articulated that verbally to a woman?
Yes.
Okay, why? Why did you stop short of articulating yourself to that woman?
I guess it's because the instinctual, the reflex kind of took over. Like that took over my mind, what I wanted to do. The reflex took over the automatic response.
Okay, but why? What? Okay, listen to the question that I'm asking. What were you concerned about that caused you not to go all the way in and express yourself verbally?
I think it's just the fear took over, the anxiety, and the uncertainty of what's going to happen. For some reason, it became such a big thing that was blown out of proportion.
Okay, so you have you're worried about the outcome. You're outcome dependent, right? So a lot of guys, the reason why they have an issue approaching women because they're always looking for a perfect scenario, a perfect time, and the reason why they're looking for a perfect scenario, a perfect time, because they want to lessen the likelihood they're going to be told no. So they look for a situation that they think is advantageous to them, where it's more likely it's going to work out in their favor. And what it really is you are insecure. Okay, you are insecure, and a woman telling you no is going to make that insecurity you have more real to you. Mm-hmm. So you need to get over that shit too. I got it.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right, but we got other calls. But caller, we gave you a lot of game, brother. You just gotta ponder on it, have patience with yourself, and you'll be just fine. All right.
Some coaching, sir. Get some coaching. Get some coaching.
Yeah.
So to summarize, it's the coaching, speaking with the mentor, and just rehearsing until what you learn becomes the default kind of
right
where you are.
Yeah. Keep practicing, keep experiencing until everything becomes automatic, and then
it hits you. It's gonna hit you.
It'll hit you one day. All right, bro.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Take care of yourself. Thanks for the call. All right, we got 705. You're on live with the Real Game No 3 panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. What's up? 705.
705 go once.
705. What's up?
Hello, this me?
Yeah, 705. It's 705-978. Is that your number?
Yeah, that's
okay. All right, so it's you then, nigga. What the fuck? Come on now. Jesus Christ.
Hello, this is me. I'm Rishon. I'm 19 from Canada.
All right, man. What's up with you, man? Happy New Year. What's on your mind, bro?
Good New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Mr. 1950, Steve, everybody.
Okay.
My name. I called in to say, how do you deal with an emotional dad? An emotional stepmom.
An emotional dad?
What? Wait. Speak clearly into the phone because you sound muffled and you slur the words.
I said, how do you deal with an emotional dad and an emotional stepmom?
He said emotional dad. And
The question was, how do you deal with an emotional dad and an emotional stepmom?
So what are they doing that's emotional to you? Because I know you're 19, so you see the world different. What are they doing? What are they saying or doing that's emotional to you?
Well, they always argue, and then they don't seem to be liking each other.
Are they arguing with each other?
Yeah, and then they bring in us into it.
Hold on, caller. So are they? If they're arguing with each other, is it about you? When they're arguing, caller, when they're arguing, are they arguing about you or are they arguing with each other in regards of themselves?
They're arguing with each other regarding, yeah, something is that, yeah.
So why would you give a fuck about what they talk about?
Well, they're bringing me into it.
By what? By saying what? Give me an example.
Brother and like a younger sibling, 2 other younger siblings.
Give me an example.
Okay, so like my stepmom would try to talk to my dad, then he will always shout and try to like talk like, oh, I don't, it's sounding crazy. I don't want to hear this. When she was just trying to tell him, oh, the kids don't want to go to church because they see you not being a man and you're not like leading properly. So that's why they're not going to church with us and trying to make us look like a family or whatever. But he wants a certain image.
So let me get this right. They're involving you guys when it comes to family situations?
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything emotional about it. It sounds like somebody's trying to either lead this family or trying to lead.
So, caller, it sounds like you just mad because you hearing your father and your mother and your stepfather argue. That's what it sounds like to me. Is that you have a problem with them arguing?
About it. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. Like, but I know they're not really liking each other. I feel like
wait. What does that have to do with you, though?
It may seem that way.
Nothing.
So why are you upset? Why are you upset?
Because they're dragging me into it. Like,
no. Do they literally ask you any questions and ask you to get involved in the argument?
Yep. Yeah, they ask me questions.
Okay, so why don't you just leave the house then? Why don't you just, as soon as you hear them arguing, why don't you just go for a walk?
I'm planning on leave, but like he just brought me up into Canada. I used to stay like in Grenada, as in the Caribbean. So I didn't really grow up in Canada. I just got up here.
So caller, why don't you tell your dad and your stepmom or whatever? Say, hey, listen, I see y'all be talking about some stuff, but whenever y'all talk about stuff, don't talk to me. Why don't you do that?
They go get vexed and like cause up. We kind of like Caribbean people, so like they always say, "Oh, that's disrespectful."
All right, you need to get out the house, bro. You need to leave.
Basically.
Why did you leave Grenada to go to Canada? Why did you do that?
Oh, if I didn't know, I wouldn't have to come up here in the first place.
Okay, so you have no choices to go back to Grenada?
I was young too.
You have no choices to go back to Grenada?
I could go back now, but I kind of it's better up here because you have.
No. What's better, to stay in the argument that you don't like, or to go back to Grenada? What's better?
It's the same thing back home. Like,
it's the same thing back home. All right. Listen. Here's what you need to do. You have a job?
Yeah, I'm working.
Okay, save your money and move the fuck out and leave them niggas alone. Period. That's the answer to your question, because you're a 19-year-old young man. You cannot stop your parents from arguing. There's nothing you can do to stop that. If it's bothering you that much, then you need to get the fuck out of the situation. Period. There's nothing else.
So let me call her.
Okay.
As men, okay, we don't sweat shit that we can't control. Right? If you can't control something, there's no need to say anything about it. Now, you don't like your situation. Like Miles is saying, you can't control what your parents do, but you can control how you respond to what your parents are doing. So if you don't like it, okay, you should have been. How long have you had a job? You're 19. How long have you been working?
I'm like 3 months now. I got a new job. I used to work at Wendy's.
Yeah, bro, I don't care about where you work at. Okay, let me ask you another question. Have you been saving up money since you had a job?
Yeah.
Okay, like Miles is saying, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and I also think, caller, I think you're the one being emotional. I think you are the one who's viewing their situation as them being emotional. You know, as I look back at some of what my parents did, like they wasn't yelling and screaming. They was having a conversation. A lot of times it may be a disagreement, but at the end of the day, they're unified. They're unified in a way that you may not understand. They may be including you in the situations that you feel like you shouldn't be included in, but at the end of the day, you have a choice of what they're telling you right now. You're 19 years old. You don't have to be there.
Right.
You know, you can go work and they got hotels that you can rent daily and weekly.
Right.
I mean, you can get away. So don't make excuses for your situation if you can control it.
Exactly.
I like that.
All right, caller.
The reason okay, I don't want to waste so much time. The reason I say he's emotional, like my dad never communicated to me like none of that since I've been up here, and he moved away like for like 3 years when we leave Grenada.
Dude,
and never like.
Look, you're 19 years old. 6. Stop. You're 19. You're not 6. So stop acting like a 6-year-old, man. Okay? Fuck your feelings, dog. You're not 6. You're grown now.
Wait, did you just say that since you've been up in Canada, your dad doesn't communicate with you?
Fuck. Yeah.
Hello?
I sound like a baby, yeah. I sound like a baby.
Yeah, you sound like a caller. No offense, but I'm not calling you one, but I'm saying you sound like.
No, I won't get emotional, but I won't be like. I will take it. I watch audio like all the time.
I mean, yeah, because your dad yell at you all the time, so you ain't gonna feel this. But you sound like a bitch ass nigga. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree that I hear some bitch ass.
Hey, you sound like a bitch ass nigga, from Canada. You know what I'm saying? No, but seriously, caller, seriously, get the fuck out the situation, bro. If it's bothering you that much, you are now, because the age of consent is the age of adulthood in Canada is 18, correct?
18, yeah.
Okay, just leave, my nigga. If it's bothering you that much,
I think you need your dad more than you're saying, though. You still sound hella weak.
But his dad is emotional. That's why
we don't know. I'm telling you, dog, the way a 19-year-old's perception is is fucked. Like a lot of these dudes be thinking they listen to YouTube. Oh, my dad's emotional for yelling at my mom. You know what I mean? What if he said, get your ass? Did your dad say, get your ass in that room? You about to pay the price. and he's going to think about it. Oh my God, he's yelling at my mommy. You don't know what's going on, man. The dynamics of people's relationships are different, and you may be viewing it emotionally. I just been around so many kids all my life, dude, especially 18, 19, 17, all these little young men. Their perception of the world and actually what's the fuck is going on is so fucked up, and it's on his dad. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're right. It's on his daddy, because his dad should have enough influence that he should be calling the show in regards to what's going on in his household.
Pretty much. And Carl, let me ask you a question. Are you dealing with any woman right now?
No.
Have you ever dealt with a woman?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking, to 50's point, when you start actually dealing with the opposite sex, you start to get a whole newfound of understanding and awareness, right? And you don't look at shit through the lens of a child. Oh, my parents are doing this, my parents are doing that. You look at it as, oh, this just two grown motherfuckers doing their shit.
Yeah, like I'm a dominant man, so like hey man, it may look like from the outside that I'm damn near being disrespectful. I'm grabbing throats and body parts and all type of shit. Like, what you doing over here? Get over here and come over here. Like, you would think something's up, but they know exactly what's up.
Right.
But what I'm saying from the outside, you motherfuckers just view shit differently. All I'm saying is don't have sensitive eyes, man.
I was trying out.
Yeah, man.
And also join me some 1950 membership coming in January too.
All right, man. Hey, you know what it is. I'm telling you right now, you gonna be a silverback, man. You start off with not giving a fuck, right? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Rule number 1, don't give a fuck.
So caller, right now you're like a little spider monkey. He's gonna teach you how to be a silverback.
There you go. All right, caller. We appreciate the call, man. Good luck, and stop being so emotional. All right, bro. Just tell them niggas to leave you out of it, and then work hard to get the fuck out of there if it's so much of a problem. All right.
All right, thank you.
Peace. All right. Happy New Year. So we got 678. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. What's up? 678.
My name is Miles. I live in Wisconsin, and let's see.
You live in Wisconsin?
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 26, mate.
Okay. What's up? What's your question?
Old as fuck out there, boy.
Man, yeah, it is, man. It's snowing in this bit, man. I'm having a hard time, man. But look, man, I need y'all help, man. So I'm a truck driver, and look, fuck all the bullshit. I'm just horny as fuck, man, and I don't know what to do, man.
Well, just drive your truck, stay in your lane, and know you're going to be a fucking loser for next year.
Oh my.
Okay. So caller, hold on. So caller. So are you a long distance truck driver?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just assuming that every now and again, you want a little bit of female companionship on the road, right?
Wait, what is that? What is that? What the hell kind of? What is that?
What is that?
That's somebody.
That ain't my shit.
That ain't me. Where did that come from?
Hold on, let me.
How is that?
That's not me.
That's somebody on that call? Who's doing that shit?
Hold on.
Who is it?
All right, I'm gonna have to get niggas off the phone. All right, yeah. My
bad. Romantic elevator music.
That sound like some 1976 porn music, but anyway,
that was.
Anyway,
all we needed to hear was that.
Was that you, KZ?
No. That was somebody on the line. That was one of the people on the line. That must be their hold music on their phone or some shit.
Nigga, if you got hold music, you a bitch ass nigga, man. What type of nigga has hold music?
Caller, you say you horny as fuck and you trying to figure out what to do. What you mean?
And this nigga called in and asked, tell 5 men he's horny as
I
fuck.
don't want to pay, man. I just want to be one of them niggas that can get it without paying for it.
Wait a second. You have gotten
Oh my God! You said what, Miles?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Wait, so what you been doing about pussy since then?
Shit, man. I mean, honestly, it was just the babysitter daughter, man. You know, I ain't really, I just
babysitter's
fell into
daughter.
that bitch way I would like to.
Okay, wait. Caller. You're 26 years old, correct?
Yeah.
How many sexual partners have you had in your life, homie?
Without paying for it.
2.
Damn. Okay. So
I remember when I was a freshman. I had 2 at the same time.
So that means through high school.
God damn it.
Did you go to college?
Nah.
You didn't go to college. Did you finish high school?
Yeah.
Did you get any pussy in high school?
Nah.
Okay, you ain't get no pussy in high school. So you're basically a virgin. You haven't had that many sexual partners, period.
So you're basically a virgin.
Well, he's a late bloomer.
Hold on. Call it. So you're basically a virgin, right?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I guess so.
No, I'm trying to assess the situation, brother. Like we
Wait,
just.
when was the last time you had sex? What age?
19.
So you haven't had sex since 19?
And he's 26 now.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
So you've been beating off for what? How many years? 7 years?
Yeah, man.
That nigga right now, dog.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question.
The type of guys that need to revoke gun licenses from and shit. These type of niggas right here.
So caller, you haven't had sex in 7 years. So how do you think you're gonna get sex?
Go find the bear.
Man, that's why I'm calling the show. I'm trying to figure that shit out, man.
No, I'm asking you. What do you think? You think you need to do? Caller. What do you think you need to do?
Call the Real Game No Theory panel. See what they got for me.
No. What I'm saying is, what action steps do you need to take in your life personally to make this happen? What do you think you need to do?
I mean, I thought I was doing it. I called the Real Game No Theory.
Wait. So you trolling?
Want to know how to get off?
You trolling? You trolling? Call? Is that what it is?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me stay on the. Wait. No.
On the road.
It's okay. It's okay, caller. It's okay, caller. Stay right there on the line. 502. We got you on the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Happy New Year. What's going on? 502. Go ahead.
This is Soul Brown from Louisville, Kentucky. I am 22.
All right, Soul Brown. Go ahead, man. What's the question?
Yeah, my question is, what is the difference between a principle and a code? Like, I'm trying to see, is your code based upon your principles, or how does that work?
See, caller, you worried about semantics, okay? Here, bam. This is the bottom line, right? As a grown, how old are you again?
I'm 22.
22. Okay, you're young, but you're still a grown ass man. As a grown ass man, now, do you live by yourself?
Yeah, I live by myself.
Okay, so as a grown ass man, you should already know what's acceptable and not acceptable to you when dealing with the opposite sex. Period. It's really that simple. You should know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And you never deviate, you never make concessions for, and you never make accommodations for just because the woman is pretty, she got a fat ass, or whatever else. Now, you're talking about principles and codes. It's about having a standard. It's about living your life a certain way and only inviting women into your life that can adhere to that standard.
Yeah, I definitely will tell you, man. I do have videos up already for the membership that's talking about exactly what you're talking about. Are you on the Bad Boy membership? Are you on the Masculine Identity membership at all?
I'm Steve right now.
Under Steve? Okay, well, you definitely should be getting your questions answered if you're under Steve.
Yeah. I'm just calling in to get clarification from everybody. I'm still like,
no. My thing is this. You're basically calling about two words that basically mean the same shit. What are you doing with this information, my nigga?
What I'm trying to do is identify if I already have codes in place that haven't been serving me.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not, because you're asking that question. No, you don't. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, so my issue is that I don't have codes. It's not that.
Okay, no, exactly. The fact that you ask that shit means Caller, let me ask you a question. Do you even know who the fuck you are? Do you know who you are?
No.
That's why you're asking that question, because you have no identity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that answers my question.
So let me ask you another question. Are you currently dealing with any women at all?
No, not right now.
Have you looked up the definition of these two words? You said codes and standards?
Codes and principles.
Codes and principles. Have you looked up the definition of these two words, homie?
Yeah, I have.
And what did you find?
I found like this is what I'm trying to apply. So a principle is something you live by. Like let's say your principle is you're a man of your word, correct?
Okay.
So is your code the way you operate within that principle, like the way you? I just feel like I'm getting confused.
A code could be like this. A code could be like this. I don't fuck with my homies' girls. You know what I'm saying? Like if even if they broke up or whatever, and the girl came on to me, I don't fuck with her. That's a code.
Without telling her. I mean, without telling your home, you gotta at least tell them first.
I don't believe this nigga, man.
Yeah, your ex bitches on me, man. You know.
Yeah.
Code. A code.
No, I see what you're saying. I think that answered my question.
Damn.
What is up with these niggas with this fucking?
Yo, pause y'all shit. If we ain't speaking of
it's this 786 nigga. He not coming back on. Fuck you. 786.
My nigga Miles, man.
That was not me.
No. You're fine. 502. You're fine. 678. You're fine. I said 786 is not coming back on. Now, a code is a system of words, letters, figures, or symbols substituted for other words, especially for the purpose of secrecy, programming instructions. Okay. Now, A principle is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation of a system of belief or behavior or a chain of reasoning. So basically, it's like a code is instruction and a principle is an idea. Okay? So
my code is my instruction to follow my principle?
Exactly. So the principle is the rule and the code is the instructions.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
But all you have to do is look it up on Google, nigga, or in a fucking dictionary, man.
Which you told Miles you did, you lying ass nigga.
Nah, I'm not. You see, this is what overthinking looks like.
Mm-hmm.
This is what overthinking looks like. All of you overthinking ass niggas. I don't want to be insulting or anything, but stop thinking so much. You need to do more.
Miles is
you need to do more.
Is what we always say. They try to bring book smarts over to street game.
Well, let me say this about overthinkers. A lot of you overthinkers, you guys are insecure and you lack decisiveness and conviction. All you guys who lack decisiveness and conviction, when you deal with women, you're going to have a very difficult time with women because they ain't going to fuck with you.
Look, the bottom line is this: 502. Are you getting what you want out of life, bro?
No, that's
and here's the fucking reason why you're not, because you're too busy thinking about doing shit that you should be already doing.
Real shit.
You're busy thinking when you should be busy doing. Do some shit and then learn from the shit you do. It's called experience, nigga. The fuck are we talking? I'm trying to figure out the difference between a principle and a code. Because once I figure that out, then I'll automatically get what I want out of life. No, because even after you figure it out, guess what you still gotta do? You still gotta go out and do shit.
Mm-hmm.
So just go do shit.
So I'm thinking about shit I should be doing instead of doing shit I'm thinking about.
I can't stand you overthinking ass niggas. Let me tell y'all something. Thinking is not the same as doing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas think y'all doing something by thinking. The fuck are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I understand.
My nigga, it's about to be 2024. You know what? Keep trying to figure out the definition of a principle and a code. Keep thinking about it, my nigga. Sit right there and keep thinking and think anything is gonna fucking change in your life. Please.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the answer. I'm gonna go back in and start.
Stop, all of y'all overthinking ass niggas. Thinking is not doing, and the reason why you sitting there thinking is because you pussy. It's because you scared.
I agree with that. I second that.
Now that's real shit. It's like the other caller that called earlier, where he was talking about trying to understand when he's gonna, understand the game, is because he's not doing. Once you start doing, you start to, experience shit, and then that teaches you what you need to know.
Y'all got a bunch of thoughts.
So let me ask this question. Being an overthinker, that really tells you who you are, right? Because
no,
you're overthinking about overthinking.
Being an overthinker tells you nothing. Being an overthinker tells you nothing because you don't actually learn without experience, brother. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. This is why this is why the show is called Real Game, No Theory. All of you overthinkers are lost in theory. Lost in fucking theory. It's a goddamn cycle. Well, once I figure out what a principle is, then I got to get my code. And then I got to figure out what the code is to get back to the principle. Then I think about the principle and get back to the fucking code when you haven't done anything.
Mm-hmm.
You scared motherfucker. Go outside and go do something, and then come back and we can have a conversation.
Book smart motherfucker.
You stuck in your fucking basement. When was the last time you approached an attractive woman? When was the last time you went out and tried to get something that you actually wanted out of life? When was the last time, brother?
On my VR.
I mean last week, but I don't think I really tried because I was too scared to actually.
Oh, see, so you ain't do it. That's what I'm saying. You ain't do shit, bro. You see,
I'm gonna say never. I never really went after anything. I'm gonna just say never.
Caller, because you're an overthinker. This is why I say you overthinkers are insecure, because you're all in your head and you always think about the worst case scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Anytime you think about the worst, all these men are entrepreneurs. Do you think if they thought about the worst case scenario, they would be in business for themselves? No.
Right.
Bro, let me call it. I put up a reel on my stories the other day, and this dude said, it was a phrase, and he says, before you do anything, say this to yourself: what if it turns out way better than you ever imagined?
Mm-hmm.
Say that to yourself before you do shit. Instead of overthinking, say that and then just fucking do it and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Because
I got one question. Can I ask one question?
Oh my god.
What what purpose has thinking even served me? Because it's clear, like listening to y'all, it's clear thinking has done nothing for me.
You're asking the wrong caller.
Thinking, you're still thinking.
Caller, see, you're thinking about thinking. What you should be doing is strategizing. Okay, that's so. There's nothing wrong with thinking, because in order to come up with a plan, because you have to think about it and then strategize. The problem is you never put your thoughts into strategy. You just sit around just thinking. You know what I'm saying? You're in your head, but you never ever go outside and put that shit into action.
Well, Zach, a lot of these guys like him, they again, the humans just in school take notes. All these bird watching motherfuckers sit here all day and just take a bunch of notes and don't do anything but take more notes.
They hear a bunch of shit that sounds good, and they just fall in love with what they hear, but they don't do nothing with it.
Okay, caller. So now that you know that thinking hasn't served you, now what?
I need to go do shit. There's nothing really to talk about. I need to go actually do shit.
Thank you.
Ain't doing shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Get the fuck off the phone. I don't want to talk to you anymore because I'm not a pondering type of nigga. Okay, get off the phone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Go take action, bro. Take action, bro. That's what a man does. A man takes action. That's what he does. All right. Happy New Year to you. All right. 678, 26-year-old virgin who's still trying to figure out how to holler at bitches. What are you really trying to do?
I want to be one of them guys that go up to different cities. Like I heard in the intro, what made me call up, I heard in the intro, it was a guy with a deep voice. He was like, I go in every city and I put holes on the truck driver.
The same nigga that called us talking about the deep voice.
Deep voice. Give talk to him, Barry White.
Yeah, man, I don't have. I get very aggressive when people call like that, dog. I don't really like that.
That's why he ain't getting no pussy, because he worried about niggas
trying to protect my peace on this panel, man. You know what I mean?
All right, caller. Look, the Bad Boy membership is a step-by-step membership where it gives you principles of dating, bro. It tells you how to go out, talk to women, how to date, how to move, where to find women, all that type of shit. All right. So go to badboymembership.com. All right, badboymembership.com. Okay.
Hey, what's the thing in there that's specifically for truck drivers?
Bro,
every program is made specifically for truck drivers, bro.
Every program
everyone
for truck drivers, all right?
Y'all niggas, bro. See, this is how you know.
Get you some Christmas lights back there.
Hold on. Hey, he can fuck around and start
We
reminiscing
fucking
about
under the lights.
But caller, so you drive to all these different cities. You don't like Google bars and clubs or places that you could like, go after you drop your load, pause and pick and like, meet women.
You just need to be on the dating apps, dog. To be honest with you, I would load up on them dating apps every city.
Yeah,
every city.
Like if you know you driving to a particular city, why not get on the dating app, put the location for that particular city, and swipe your ass off?
And I'm hollering at bitches.
Man, I be swiping for like 15 minutes. I ain't even get no matches.
15 minutes, nigga. See, that's why you got to get on the membership, bro, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You don't know what
15
you're doing,
minutes?
So caller, real quick. So on the Bad Boy membership, Lucario talks about helping you with dating apps, pictures, your bios.
Right.
Let me ask you this: when you go to these different cities, what's the layover? How long are you there for, typically?
Man, it depends, man. So I might be there for 3 hours, depending on the load. But in a situation like this, man, I'm sitting for maybe a day or two.
Oh my God! I'm getting rolled backwards in a day.
Wait, guys, going on. Caller, just go to your local truck stop. And go to your local truck stop. And
oh my God.
Whores are us at your local truck stop.
Hey, and all you got to do, man, do you frequent the same cities or what?
Yeah, I'm all over the Southeast.
Man, I have 5 or 6 keys to bitches' houses, nigga, in every city, nigga. You need to step your game up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be over there. I'm telling you, I'll be walking in their house, nigga, without me, they ain't even knowing and shit. I'm coming right in there, bitch. I'm home. Okay. I'm home. Where's my Gatorade?
And they teach all that shit in the Bad Boy membership. Get the key.
Yeah. Get on the membership.
Bro, you got Mac game. You got a key, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a key, nigga.
Caller, you should be literally like 50 said, when you come into town, you're gonna be there for a day or two. While the chick is at work, you should be laid up. She should come home to a
a naked nigga, dog.
Yeah.
You should be
And if you walk in and the bitch ain't make her bed, get rid of the bitch, man. The bitch gotta have a bed. If I'm coming over, the bed needs to be made, bitch.
Facts. Oh my god.
See, Caller, the thing is, there's a lot of shit you just don't know, bro. You gotta get on a membership, man.
Caller, it's all exciting, man. And as a matter of fact, join both memberships. Also get on the Silverback Lifestyle membership too.
Yeah. I'm launching it at midnight. Y'all check my community post, and I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. And I'm gonna be rocking and rolling, man. We're gonna get this thing up.
All right, Caller. Hey, but we appreciate you, man. Truck drivers are a part of the profession that helps this world keep going, right? So we appreciate
you bringing the milk and shit around, man.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
man. I want to say thank y'all to the Bad Boy membership. Thank y'all to the nigga with the D-Bad voice. And
my nigga.
Yeah, I knew that nigga.
My nigga.
372, you're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. Name, age, city. Happy New Year. Let's go. What's on your mind?
Yeah, it's Nez from London.
Nez from London. Hey, Nez, did you get the rhinoplasty yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, come on, man.
What's up? Happy New Year to everyone, yeah?
Facts. Hey, what's going on over there in London, man? What are y'all doing for the New Year's?
I got some tickets to go see the fireworks display later, so I'm gonna go there.
Okay, nice, man. That sounds good.
Are you gonna holler at chicks while you there?
Maybe if I can, yeah. Why not?
What the fuck you mean if you can?
Well, it's gonna be a bit packed and crowded there. We're gonna be stuffed.
That's my point. It's gonna be packed with a lot of bitches. What do you mean if you can? What you mean?
In the club, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up a bar before and afterwards, so I will. Yeah.
Man, you loser.
Man, look. You should tell a chick, yo, my name is Nez. You're gonna bring in the new year on your knees, and I'm gonna be in your mouth. You're gonna be tasting me love.
Wild nigga, man, right there. I thought I was a wild nigga, man.
Go ahead.
Bringing the New Year's on your knees. I'm about to use that.
But Nez, what did you call in for today? What's going on with you?
Yeah. So my question is, how do you like shout birds when their dads or their brothers are around? Because in the past, like I've seen a bird and I've gone up to her and want to start a conversation, and then their dads and their brothers kind of get all aggy and antsy. It's almost like these geezers somehow want their daughters or their sisters to themselves almost. They
hold on, stop, bro, stop.
Guy.
Stop. So let me get this right, caller. Let me get this right, because I'm unfamiliar with you, man. I don't know if you're trolling or not, but let me ask you this.
No, he's dead.
So you're saying that you are asking a question about going into a delivery room with dads and brothers, and they're not cool with you because you're walking in there and they don't want to share that moment with you. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm saying how do you approach women or talk to women while they're out and about with their dads and their brothers? Like that.
Oh, my bad. I'm a way off. Okay. This is easy as fuck. I mean, what do you mean? Go up to her and approach her and start talking to her. How do you know that's their dads and brothers? Who gives a fuck? That may be her homies. Like, what do you mean?
Right, so it's obvious. If she's with her dad 9 times,
how do you know that's her dad?
Clear as day.
How do you know that's her dad, though?
Because
does he have a dad shirt on?
That's what.
Because what? How do you know?
Because it's an older man that looks like her that resembles.
This is like the body count thing to me, right? You don't fucking know, but you're just making all these assumptions.
Jesus Christ.
To make it seem like that's what it is. You don't know.
And
what if that's her older friend? What if that's a friend of the family?
There you go, or an uncle or some shit.
Yeah.
Or an older brother. It could be an old motherfucking brother.
Yeah.
But caller, let's say for the sake of argument, it is her real father. So what? What are you gonna do? Try and fight you because you're trying to talk to his daughter? So what?
You seem like a coward, right? Yeah. You don't want to.
Yeah. Well, Nez, what has happened thus far? What's going on, or what scenarios or difficulties have you faced so far?
Well, in these situations, you mean when a girl's out and about with her dad?
Yeah, no, because you're asking the question as if you have been trying to talk to women when they're out and about with their dads, and you've come into problems. So I'm asking you, tell us what happened to make you ask this question?
Yeah, like their dad will get, like cut you some dirty looks, or say something like be like, yeah, what do you want and stuff.
Okay.
Nez,
So
has this actually happened to you?
Yeah. When was the last time this happened to you?
Like 2-3 years ago.
2-3 years ago.
Oh my God, nigga, you can't be serious.
Let me ask you a question. Are all the women that you find attractive in London, are all of them walking with their dads?
Some of them are, yeah.
Okay, so why not just talk to the ones that are walking, with friends their age or by themselves? Why not just talk to them?
I'm a fucking tell. I don't give a fuck if it's her daddy, her boyfriend, or whatever. Like, it's up to that bitch to tell me that she can't do something because of somebody around, dog. I don't give a fuck. Why do you respect people so much?
Why do you respect people?
I'm just being honest, dog. Like, why do you give a fuck?
No, I 50. I agree with that. Why do you care? Why do you care?
I'm going to say something, dog. I'm going to say something.
I don't care if she a mother and she got her kids with her. If she with her fucking granny. If I want to holler, I'm a holler. Fuck it.
Well, bro, this happened 3 years ago. Why are you worried about some shit that happened 3 years ago?
Come on, man. Fuck.
No, I mean, it happened like maybe less than 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm saying like if I do it again.
This nigga woke up and down. It's hard.
Bro, you're okay.
If I have to do it again, then if something like that does transpire, then how do you maneuver it?
No, Nez. Well, let me ask you this: how many times has this happened?
It's happened on a few occasions.
How many? Give us a number.
2 years ago.
Like 3, 4.
So you're talking about some shit that happened 3 or 4 times that happened 2 years ago?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Well, the last time it happened was 2 years ago, yeah.
Nez, what's the real question, bro? Or did you just want to tell us Happy New Year? What's really good, bro?
No, that is the question.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't got no other calls. So, Lucario, if you want to entertain this bullshit, go ahead.
No, Nez, bro, don't worry about it. This shit don't matter, man. Because it's something that doesn't happen often, it doesn't make any sense to worry about it. Whereas everything else that's going on is something that happens more. So just focus on that shit. It don't even make no sense to even talk about this shit, bro.
We have questions. We have 2 questions you can ask.
CP, bro, just log off, bro. Just log off and go about your day. Because this is the stupid fucking question.
This is stupid. Yeah, we got a question here. We got through the meeting, monkey win. We talking about
so Nez, look, man, just approach girls that are by themselves, or because what it really sounds like, you have the issue. You understand? Because all you really got to do is, and I always tell guys this: if you're unsure about how people know each other, you could go up and say, "Hey, how you guys doing? How do you guys know each other?" You understand? And then you can say, "Hey, I came over here because I found this young lady very attractive and I wanted to give her my number, so maybe I could take her out sometimes." That's it. You just gotta be respectful and be willing to find out how these people know each other. That's it.
And while not caring about the reaction, you can't care about them getting upset or offended. You shouldn't be.
If they get upset, then it is what it is. If the father gets upset that you came over there to talk to his daughter, then so be it. That's his choice. There's nothing you could do about that.
Yeah, no, like one time my mate did that. He approached a woman and her husband was there, and then her husband got so riled up. They started. He attacked my friend, and they started scrapping on the floor and stuff. So I had to jump in and help him out.
All he had to do was tell the husband, "Yo, man, I didn't know she was married. My bad. All right, y'all have a good one."
Not me, nigga. Nigga, just walk away. People just don't understand the power of walking away.
Yeah, you could always
just
walk away.
Leave the situation. He can bark all he wants. Just fucking walk away. Just leave.
Yeah, as long as he's not trying to physically.
Shit.
Walk away. I agree with that.
See, a lot of times, Nez, like sometimes guys don't realize that they don't need to engage and they don't need to continue to explain. You understand? The more you stand there and explain and try to plead your case, is the more you sound like you're asking for confrontation. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So if you talk to the girl and the guy comes and says, hey, bloke, why are you talking to my wife? Why are you talking to my bird, you fucking geezer? Then you be like, hey, no worries, man. Fair play. And it's right? That's how you talk over there, right? Hey, no worries, bruv. Fair play. And then just walk away, right?
I'm not looking for any food.
But if you stand there, you're like, but bruv, I didn't know it was your girl, bruv. What's the matter with you, bruv? Why you behaving so crazy, bruv? Hey, bruv, you want to scrap with me, bruv? Get at me, bro. What's going on? Then of course, then it's going to
outside. I was asking the bloody bitch if she want any food. I got
You want to step outside?
Hey, you want to go for a bit? You want to go? So Nez, just learn how to walk away, bro. As soon as you realize that the situation is not serving you, just walk away. All right, bro?
All right, fair enough. All right, cheers, yeah. Thanks.
All right, fair play, mate. Fair play. Happy New Year's, bro. Happy New Year's. Take it easy. All right, now.
Cheers.
Cheerio, chip, cheerio. Happy New Year's. 718, you're on live. A real game, no theory show. Name, age, and city. Could you 718, what's on your mind? What's on your noggin?
I see you having a funny time over there, man. It's Moses, man. It's been a long
time. Moses in the building. Moses.
What's going on?
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, everything been good, and I haven't heard called in a long time. But I just chose to call in today. I don't really have a question. I'm just calling in just to say a happy New Year, man. This year, it's been a blissful year.
Okay.
For me, even though there's times I did not get what I want in the dating game sometimes, but hey, understanding that that's the reality, you understand?
Facts.
And then just moving on from there.
Facts.
But what I'm grateful for is with or without women, getting coaching from Lucario and listening to everybody on the panel is y'all taught me how to be a man, no matter what people say. Even though there's times where a while ago when I used to call into the show, Steve the D used to kind of punch me in my chest, but understanding that was there to tough me up, you understand now, and I'm grateful for that, for walking with my head up, even when a woman doesn't want me. Hey, I notice that I'm a man, no matter what circumstance is, no matter what people say, be the man, the best man you can be, and I enjoy that, and I learned that from the Masculine Identity membership. Thanks for taking my call, y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're good on calls. We're good on calls right now. Yeah.
So many questions, Steve.
I got it. Well, let me grab this. Let's go back to this one first. There we go.
How do you get past people energy when I walk in the room and they staring at me? Oh, you already did that one earlier.
Here you go. Just like
when you are wanting to learn game panel, would you say it's more about the failures than it is the things you accomplish, you learn from your mistakes, things that can't be explained in books?
Okay, I think I know what he's trying to say, right? Because there's a saying, you learn more from your losses than you do your wins. I'm assuming that's what he's trying to say. Mm-hmm. I would say this, and I know, Steve, I think you talked about it. I think Miles, you might have touched on it. That rejection is not necessarily really a rejection. It's just it's just a lesson. You just learn. You just learn shit. You learn a little bit about yourself, and if you have enough awareness, maybe you can learn how to present yourself in a better light if you're always having trouble, right? Because you could be the smoothest motherfucker on the face of the planet. There are going to still be women who just don't want your dick. You know what I'm saying? So you can't trip on that. Y'all got it.
Yeah, I think, just like we was telling the other caller, when it comes to game, right? That's why we say the game is about you and it's not about women. And the more that you focus on you and understand it's about you, then you'll understand the game more. You understand? So a lot of these guys, what happens is that they keep failing because they're taking the focus off of them and putting it on the chick. You know what I mean? And that's the problem usually.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We got any other questions?
We're good on. No, that's
yeah, and we're good on calls too, man. And yeah, that's about it, man. Guys, real game, no theory. For all you overthinkers, keep for all you overthinkers that just was stuck in analysis paralysis all through 2023. Just keep stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Just keep thinking, keep analyzing, and just stay right there. You know what I'm saying? Ish says, are there instances where you give your number without setting something up?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Okay, let me say this. And this, I'm disappointed in you because you watch me and Steve a lot when we do our Tuesday shit. Look, let me tell y'all niggas something. A lot of y'all are too focused on exchanging contact information before you even establish whether or not the woman is genuinely interested in you or not. A lot of y'all just want to exchange numbers and at some type of small victory. Well, at least I didn't get rejected because I did get her number, or she did take my number. My thing is this. When you're talking to the woman, let her know why you walked your ass over there. Okay? Let her know exactly what it is you're trying to do. Give her an opportunity to respond to that. And if she's with it, she's down to do whatever it is you're trying to do, then you exchange contact information so you can set it up. But exchanging, and I had clients that tell me they would walk up to a woman, hey, my name is such and such. Hey, I found you attractive. Here, take my number. The woman looking at you like, what? Like, state your business and give her a chance to respond to that. And have a lot of you guys, y'all have no plan for these women. And the reason why you don't have a plan is because if a woman do tell you she's interested, you feel lucky.
Well, I gotta say, hold on. I just got something I wanted to send y'all because it's something that I saw yesterday. I want to download real quick, and I want to get y'all's opinion. It's gonna make y'all sick, but here it is. Let me grab this and post this for you guys. What did y'all take on this? I saw this, and I just think we need to really help these guys out. Listen to this right here. Here we go. Check this out.
Doesn't scare you a little bit, then you with the wrong woman. And what I mean by scare you is force you to elevate, right? It's kind of similar to you being on a job, right? You've been working this job for 5 to 10 years, and a position opened up. Pay more money, but it's more responsibility, right? And it's a bit difficult. It's a bit intimidating. It's a bit scary. Like, man, am I really worthy of climbing up here, man, and taking on all this newfound responsibility, or do I just want to stay where I'm at? I'm kosher. I'm comfortable here. I know my job, the pay is not where I wanted to be, but hey, this is comfortable, right? That new position is going to scare you a little bit. It's going to intimidate you a little bit because it's going to require you to step up and be a better version of yourself. That is the type of effect that a great woman has on you. Like when we out here dealing with women who are unworthy of us, we can just get away with doing what we want to do. A great woman is not just accepting bare minimum. She's going to force you to elevate, or she's going to walk.
Yo,
hey, bro,
that's a real sensitive nigga, man. This nigga right here is a real sensitive nigga, man. Every time I see this nigga, man, he's fighting for Derrick Jackson's position, nigga. I'm telling you. Every fucking time I see this nigga on a romantic tip, nigga, and he's always pandering, but he's smiling in our face like he's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he's trying to really act like he's giving us some real wisdom.
Bro, he literally looked at the camera like he was saying something profound. Like,
right.
yeah.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
know niggas be like bars when they hear this shit. Like, no,
Right.
bro.
Another nigga from Canada, nigga. I'm telling you, these niggas out here, man. These are some funny, and this is why Fifth can't have 500,000 sons. I'm not a nigga like that, man.
Right.
Because I'm a nigga that's going to tell you the truth. I don't give a fuck if you're standing next to me. I will tell these niggas the truth. Nigga, you on some bitch ass shit, nigga. What is you out here doing? A woman is going to elevate you no matter what. And
scared of her.
You're intimidated. These niggas be, I'm telling you, dog, they on some weird fucking shit, dog.
It's shit sad, bro.
Well, let me say this. Men, you empower the woman, not the other way around. What he's talking about is women. See, what are we talking about here? In 2024, stop being influenced by women, get some game, and start influencing women. He's talking about being influenced by the woman, as if he has no vision for himself, no motivation, and no ambition. And then he gets with this woman, and because she is so special and he feels unworthy of her, he has to step his game up to win her over. Man, that's some
Shout out to Mr. Justin. He said, "Sounds like a commercial for antidepressants."
Look, some man, real bitch ass shit, dog.
These men, they pedestal women and they don't even know it, bro. They don't even know it. You don't know that you already supposed to be striving for better. You don't know that you already you're not supposed to be complacent. You understand? A lot of these dudes are complacent and they waiting for a woman. All right, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You hear this a lot, right? A lot of men will tell you, "Hey, man, you know, I was out in the street, I was doing this, but once I got a chick pregnant and I had a kid, hey, man, it straightened me right up, and I got my shit together because I realized that I had another mouth to feed, and you know, once I got me a wife, it's like my, you know, everything about myself just kind of elevated to that next level because having a woman in my life, that's what listen." If you don't know that you're supposed to elevate, if you don't know that you're supposed to be striving for the best version of yourself on your own accord, then you a bitch ass nigga and your game is weak.
Because so what happens if you don't have a woman? Then you can't elevate?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? It's just
like if you never mistakenly got a bitch in the hood pregnant, you're never gonna get your life together?
Bro, you know when he said something about, because he used the parallel between dealing with a woman who will let you do whatever versus a woman who won't. So that reminds me of sports. You know, have you ever heard the saying, people play down to their competition and they play up to their competition? Right? So if you are a great team and you play a team that's less than you, why are you playing shitty? But if you play a team that's on par with you or better, then you bring your A game. You're not a man if you are influenced by the woman. So if the woman is lesser in your eyes, and then you basically lower your standards to be with this woman who has none, versus if you deal with a woman and then you try to raise your standards because she's so high on a pedestal, she's so high up, you gotta raise your standards to reach where she at. This is how guys, and this is why y'all be losing when it comes to women. And what it really is the more beautiful the woman is, the further out of reach she is for you niggas. So a lot of you guys are motivated to educate yourself, to get a better job so you can reach that woman, which is where that high value man nonsense came in at.
Exactly. You know what's weird? He said, you know, this certain type of woman is not gonna let you get away with a certain thing, whereas the other woman let you get away. Like, I don't even like that type of language. Like, what do you mean get away with? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's these dudes. Bro. It's like, you know what don't make no sense? How are you a man, but you're scared of a woman? Just even the concept of being scared of a woman when you're a man. Like, you're physically stronger than the woman, right? You're supposed to be in the leadership position, right? So how are you scared of her? That doesn't make any sense to me.
That's the type of nigga, man, that with the silk boxers, nigga, and the rose in his mouth when he come in the bedroom. That's that type of nigga, man. You can just tell the nigga's a real sensitive nigga, man. You say something to him funny, man, he gonna be like, man, you know, I've been healing from this. I've had all type of counseling. You know what I mean? Niggas be like, I can't stand you niggas, man. I be out here talking about, oh man, I get, you know, I'm in therapy. You know, even though I didn't need it, but I know I needed to heal. You know, I mean, I needed to heal from so much trauma in everybody else's life that I wanted to make sure minds are straight. You bitch ass healing niggas.
Yo, 50, that healing shit?
That shit bothers me, bro.
These niggas on these podcasts talking about this healing shit? Nigga. Bro, this is why this is and no shade to nobody, but this is why niggas had us on their network and then took us to fuck off.
Oh, 100%. 100%, nigga.
Bro, how long we been doing this shit? We've been doing this shit before these niggas even came out with their podcast. And not one of them will approach us for a fucking collab.
They don't want that.
You're a threat, dog. You know that gonna happen.
And understand this. I'm not naming no names, but some of them have reached out to us for collabs and then reneged when it was time to actually do the fucking collab. I'm not naming no. There's no reason to name any names. But it's real though, because if we're not talking about this bitch ass nigga, if we're not talking about healing from our traumas and the trauma bonds that we create within our communities and all of these things, and making sure that we find a safe space and a sanctuary to explain our feelings, nigga, bro, I'm so glad. We said shout out to Jay Roman. He said this shit on the Manhood is the Skill Session yesterday. He said, I just feel like I've been lucky enough to always be around real niggas.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, for real.
And I swear to God, I really appreciate y'all niggas, bro. I would not be on any other fucking panel. I swear to you. Because as soon as a nigga start talking about healing and trauma,
yeah, I'm not there.
I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, it's just like they're searching for niggas to like become vulnerable. I don't know what that is, right? Like it's like you want us to display some level of bitch assness because what you're seeing is too hard for you. You know what I'm saying?
Like tone down that masculinity.
Tone it down. That's too much. You know you're not like that on a daily basis because they don't understand, nigga. When you're clicking in all cylinders, this is what we doing up here, nigga. We're up here.
Yo,
niggas don't want to hear that.
I've heard this same nigga say some shit. He's like, yeah, because I don't want to be out in the world fighting. When I come home, I want to lay my armor down. I want to be able to.
Lay my armor down.
I'm fighting the world. I don't want to come home and fight you too. I don't want to come home and fight my woman. I want to come home and. These niggas have no control over they fucking. If you ain't got no control over yourself, you ain't got no control over your life, and you ain't got no influence over your bitch. Let's be clear. Let's be fucking clear for you trauma niggas, bro. For you healing ass niggas, fuck out of here, bro.
Let me say this. Can you bring up the comment from Unique 79 at 107?
Let's see here.
107.
107.
I'm glad you.
That's true. That right there.
I'll fuck with you, man.
They will be exposed because their message is so weak. Their commentary is so weak. And that's why. And then because we talk, number one, we're going to dominate the panel.
Come on,
we've done before.
Just one of us.
Motherfucker dominating the panels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't want that.
No, that's real shit.
Lay my armor down. Ain't that a bitch? We're out here fighting for our lives. And we don't want to fight at home.
Listen, like I feel bad for the women because I don't understand. Like imagine being a woman having to hear a bunch of bitch ass shit. Like that shit is crazy to me. That's weird. I'm like, bruh, like y'all
women can say what they want. They do not want to hear grown ass men. Bro, there's a commercial that plays on Facebook where two brothers are sitting next to each other. Yeah, I think you need to seek some therapy to heal. Yeah, breaking up can be very difficult.
Ain't this fucking crazy?
You need to heal. Look.
Even Kevin Samuels used to say that shit. Though, remember? He was like, "Man, are you in therapy? Are you doing therapy? Like, what the fuck? Why are we telling these niggas? Man, let me tell you, dog. There is no room in this world for weak niggas.
No,
there's no room in this world for weak niggas, bro. And until we start pointing it out and let niggas know." You are mentally weak if you got to participate in this because there's no healing like self-healing. You have to be able to heal yourself, bro.
That's a bar right there.
Well,
motherfuckers is crazy out here.
The thing is, what are they healing from? Well, because the bitch told you no because she don't want to be with you no more because she fucked another nigga. Are you really healing from a chick cheating on you? Like to me, that don't. She cheated on you, so what?
Yeah, but even then, though, Zach, it's even about the parenting, the brought up. Like shit happens to us, dog.
Yeah.
Like that don't mean we gotta muddle in our own puddle of fucking pity, bro. We gotta be able to stand up. What happened to telling motherfuckers to overcome obstacles? Shit's in your way. That don't mean that's gonna stop us from doing what we need to do, man. That shit's crazy out here, dog.
Are we serious? Fitness? Are you serious?
Man, I'm not responding to that. I'm not responding to that.
Come on, man. You listen, man. Come on, bitch.
Oh man, but that's what happens nowadays in these YouTube streets. You got a lot of these people, unfortunately, you got a lot of males out here who basically, and this is the thing, they ain't got fathers in their lives. They never really been through shit. So all this trauma and energy is coming from the fact that some chick in the fucking 9th grade rejected them and shit. Now they can't get over it. All that bullshit.
Yeah, let me bring up 2 things. Brian at 110 says, so y'all are saying therapy is not good. And Damian Glow says, I don't see the problem with healing past traumas with therapy. But now, if you're talking about like a childhood trauma, like you seen your father murdered in front of you or some shit, or Uncle Johnny was touching you inappropriately and shit and fucked with you, I can kind of see that. But we're talking about niggas healing from dealing with women.
Exactly. Let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it a buck. Your trauma is because some bitch said no to you.
Exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Because you came home.
Yeah,
was sucking
that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, look, let me tell you. I'll be honest. I've been to therapy. Okay, I've been to therapy. Okay, but the thing is, it was because something I was dealing with in myself.
Right.
It was never because of any issues I've had dealing with women, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So when these guys talk about healing, what they're talking about is healing from finding out that a bitch had a high body count, so to speak.
Right.
What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So it's not like they don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're saying. The bottom line is this: everybody want to run to therapy because everybody don't. It's like niggas don't realize that life has difficulties in it.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? The thing is that when you look at the therapy, they're not even going to therapy for the right fucking reasons. They go to therapy to get over fears and all this bullshit, but they don't. Even the therapist can't uncover your fucking truth. It's odd that we can. We always know at the core of every problem, of every manosphere, of every red pill, of every going your way, risen, handsome man game, don't jerk off, cuddle with your boyfriend, and all this other shit that you bitches come up with is a bitch.
Exactly.
It comes down to the core of a fucking woman.
And you know, too, I want to say this to a lot of you men out there. If you go to therapy, I'm not going to tell you my background and what my degrees in, man, out here. But they're trained to just listen to you.
Yes.
Yes. They're trained to listen to you, and then they throw questions back to open up other ways of thinking inside of yourself.
Exactly.
So all they're doing is training for you to get over things yourself.
Yeah.
All they're there for is to mediate that.
That's
right.
it.
That's it. They're not telling you, oh, what you need to do is, next week, I need you to go out and I need you to read these books and I need you to do these exercise and I need you. No, they don't do all that.
Bro, who said it earlier? There's no healing like self-healing.
I said that. Yeah, I said that.
Exactly what you said, because in the one therapy session that I went to, it was a situation where the chick, it was a female therapist. She put me under this like relaxed state of vision. And she just asked me a couple of questions and a truth came out of my mouth that told me what I thought about myself. And it was like it was almost as if I didn't even need her to be there. All I really needed to do was to quiet down and listen to myself. You see what I'm saying? So the bottom line is just like you said, 50. It's all about self-healing. You understand? But again, when most of these dudes say therapy, they're still looking to someone.
Well,
give them the quote unquote healing that they need. And the trauma that they experience is from someone outside of themselves as well.
That's why they go to the manosphere, because their therapy, if they can't afford it, is circle jerking other guys.
Exactly.
That bitch about women.
And I'm telling you, after that one session, I had one fucking session. And the truth that I learned in that session has kept me. I haven't had to go back to therapy since. You know what I'm saying? All I needed to do was understand one fucking truth about the reality of how you think of yourself. I mean, why the fuck you think I came up with a masculine identity? Why the fuck you think I spit this game? Because all I needed to understand was the truth of self and fucking knowing yourself. That's it.
Well, a lot of the guys don't understand. A lot of times, what therapy provides you with is "quote unquote" a safe place to be vulnerable, to speak your innermost feelings about shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really does. All you're really doing is paying someone, "Hey, come over here, and I'm gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna judge you." Now they're gonna go home and talk shit about you to their family, though. I have a therapist session.
Hey, so from this look at the name of this. This is a safe space, guy. So that just that tells you why they had that comment. You know what I mean?
My thing, like if you've been in therapy for the last 6 years consistently, then I think the problem is way beyond. I think at that point therapy is the drug. Like therapy becomes.
Oh yeah, that's basically what it is. Because a lot of people, you got to understand, a lot of people, like even on the internet, a lot of these guys, they like the manosphere. This is why they love Kevin Samuels and all this other shit. This is why they even have, they make these videos where they're trying to talk women into being what they want the woman to be for them. They're like, ladies, stop being so hard on us. Like, can you just be something that makes me comfortable, that makes me feel safe to be with you? That's basically what they're saying out here in these streets. So the problem is that instead of them, looking at themselves and learning how to quote unquote heal themselves, what happens is that they're looking for everyone to sort of pat them on the back, rub their stomach, tell them it's going to be okay. And then they like to get the attention from that. That's part of it. It's like, please feel sorry for me, so that because you feel sorry for me, I feel like I'm seen and I'm heard. And, I feel better about myself after I've let out my emotions and what I feel. And what people got to understand is nobody gives a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you got to learn to communicate with yourself, because nobody gives a shit. Matter of fact, you know that a lot of people like when you're fucked up. They love it. They're secretly clapping. They're like, "Yeah, fuck that nigga K-Zag, and I'm glad he's upset." Or fuck 50. Or fuck Look Mario. Fuck Steve. Fuck Miles. I'm glad. Like if we was to sit here and let's say I did a video. And I say, "Yo, man, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know I've been having a tough time this week because this happened and that happened and blah, blah, blah." You know how many fucking videos they would have of niggas making shit and fucking laughing and trolling and clapping and all that shit for me feeling how I feel? Like, nobody gives a shit. And if they give a shit, they only give a shit because they like the fact that you fucked up right now. That's it.
You know what it is? A lot of these guys, they want their insecurities coddled. They want someone they want a woman to bring them into her bosom. Like, it's okay. And shook their head. It's okay. You're human. You don't have to be tough all the time. And what it is, these guys,
you don't have to be tough all the time.
These guys, man. A lot of these guys are validation seeking. Acceptance seeking. Want to be part of something. Because this is why. The manosphere is as popular as it is, red pill, MGTOW, passport bros, all this goofy shit. It's because guys want to be a part of something, and what it is, a lot of these guys have no identity, right? So they see all these other dudes with the same insecurities, the same issues that they have, and they say, I can relate. I identify with that. Instead of identifying with themselves, like Miles, identifying with yourself. 50, you said self-healing. A lot of these guys are not self-healing. They're looking for other people to continue the woe is me, women ain't shit, Western women are this,
exactly,
women are that. And they just looking to instead of, it's almost like escapism. They're escaping from the fact that they are inept, that they ain't got shit going on.
I saw this one dude, won't say his name. I'll call him One Nut. Motherfucker said, pew, 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 where the fuck? And this goofy motherfucker is always looking for validation. It's crazy to me how these motherfuckers that take, see, again, guys, you may think we're the bad guys, but they're cloaked as the bad guy, as a good guy, to actually think they really give a fuck about you guys. And what they're doing is they're doing such a bad thing. Because think about this, you have wasted a whole year following all those motherfuckers, and you're still the same bitch ass motherfucker you are. And here's the thing: next year is going to be no different, because the game ain't for everybody. It's an elite area for an elite group of motherfuckers. Most of you guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Most of you motherfuckers are gonna be waiting for them to say kiss a guy next, or let's touch somebody's penis, or something like that. And that's how you're gonna connect, because we don't need girls, we need more guys. I'm telling you, we're getting that way because these guys
Let's love each other.
right. They're getting frustrated that they're saying, what is the alternative until they wait for their messiah that screams hypergamy. And the thing is, how do y'all guys not look at these motherfuckers and tell they ain't gamed up? You know most of these motherfuckers ain't getting no pussy, talking pussy shit. It doesn't make sense.
You know what it is? Like somebody, like you have certain YouTubers, because these guys are really hetero-flexible, right? So they'll look at a YouTuber, so he look like he gets some pussy, I'm gonna listen to him, right? They'll have that going on. But then they'll have the other thing. This is why Kevin Samuels and the other dude, I'm not gonna name his name, we was on his joint and he took us off because he couldn't handle the truth, right? Oh, he got money. So the things that I think I need to get bitches, these guys got, right? So although they can't teach me shit about manhood, right? They can't give me a solution to my problem, because from the visual aspect of what I'm seeing, they have what I believe I need to get women. And that's why their messages are so popular with these losers.
Facts.
Real shit.
Yep.
Real fucking shit, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, I know we're going into the new year, man, but we still talking about a lot of these same behaviors from these bitch ass men that we was early in the year, man. And hopefully, man, y'all men understand that who's really trying to help and who's actually trying to create a narrative for you and have you live through their lens. You know what I mean? It's still so many motherfuckers, like it was this motherfucker said, you know, men, you know, whether we say it or not, man, we judge you based upon your woman, you know what I mean? Or who your woman is and shit. Like, I know y'all seen that shit, dog. It's wild. It's so wild that motherfucker, you used to see motherfuckers in the comments. You know, that's how you really know that these niggas are living in somebody else's reality.
Right.
Because if you was living in your own reality, you wouldn't give a fuck what motherfuckers out here caring about what your bitch look like. And your bitch, look, your woman is helping you achieve the goals that you put in place. And if you don't carry her like that, if you think she's a motherfucking leader of all these things, you know, well, I put my woman, man, she, you know, I listen to her, man, she got so many great ideas. And a woman is going to have some great ideas. And a lot of that comes from you instilling a lot of stuff into her. You got to remember, man, some women come naturally. They got some stuff to them, but these women out here a lot of them are gamed up, meaning they know how to take advantage of motherfuckers with no game. They know, and they move around and they talk to their buddies and they tell them all the time, these are the motherfuckers we can take advantage of. These niggas. And what they try to do is they try to silence men like us on this panel, because the more influence that we get to you men to understanding that you are the prize, that you are the person that is control of your destiny. Once you realize that, you got a fucking truck driver calling in begging for pussy. Like, he doesn't understand the power that he does fucking have.
Right.
A lot of you men need to understand that it is your time. And the only way that you can shine is to love who you are, man.
Facts.
Real quick, I know we're in overtime. Let me piggyback off what you said about men being a prize, okay? And that whole Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles thing. And let me just say this, and this is what guys got to understand, right? If you are truly that dude and you believe you're that dude, you know who you are. You know what you represent and you know what you bring to any situation. So why wouldn't you think you were the quote unquote catch or the prize? Why wouldn't you believe that? You don't know that chick. You don't know her. You don't know what she's capable of bringing to you and whether or not she can be consistent with what it is you require. So why would you think she's the prize? Why would you think of it? Now, here's the thing. I want guys to understand. Just because you think you are the prize or the catch, that doesn't mean that you believe that woman is beneath you. It doesn't mean that. Okay, it just means that any woman that I invite in my life, she can be next to me. She can be by my side, but she can never be above me. So I would never call a woman the prize because you can't be above me. That would suggest that she's more valuable in the equation than I am. And that can never be. Yeah, I got it.
Facts.
Yes, man.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all rocking with us for another year. You know what I'm saying?
Look, we got it. The truth has to come to light. The truth has to come to light. And in order to do that, you got to wash your ass. So go get the. You know what I'm saying? Hit that QR code. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Get the QR code, bro. Get the QR code.
Hey, yeah. Gotta make it, man. I'm letting y'all know, man. Midnight tonight, West Coast time, man. We about to drop this. About to be the link in the community. Y'all sign up. Also, too, I'm going to be doing this thing on my website. It should be up later today, but I'm going to have you guys sign up for this weekly newsletter that we're going to talk about man shit. We're going to address some manhood things to get us better, man. Silverback Weekly is out. Man, appreciate you guys on the panel, man. I've had a great year, man. Rocking with y'all with September. Just and overall, man, I'm blessed. I've always been blessed, man. But like Miles saying earlier, I'm glad I fuck with you motherfuckers, man, because it ain't too many motherfuckers out here that's talking about the real shit, dog.
Real shit. Oh yeah, and guys, remember the sale is still on. It ends tomorrow midnight. And also make sure you check us out tomorrow for Media Mondays. We're still gonna do that, so make sure you guys come through for that.
Yes, sir.
Bring y'all stuff, bring all y'all shit, and hit us up so we can promote y'all stuff for Media Mondays, and we'll make it happen.
All right.
Yeah, a few hours from now, I'm gonna do one last one, guys. Mental toughness and the prison that you guys gonna go into if y'all don't wake up. So we'll do something like that after the show.
That's mental toughness.
So for all you guys out there that are single, y'all go out there and meet you some new women and tell them, hey, your new year is gonna be a better year than your last year because I'm here now.
Exactly.
I'm here. I ain't nothing like telling a bitch, I'm here. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm here, bitch. A lot of motherfuckers ain't heard that, especially these truck drivers. They ain't heard that. 6 years.
That's a fact.
6 years. That's fucking crazy.
Man, that's a wild nigga, man. They need to revoke. I'm telling you, they need to revoke gun laws for niggas like that. Revoke them niggas, man. They be out here tight.
Oh shit.
All right, man. I'm gonna rock with y'all, man.
All right, happy New Year. Happy New Year,
Happy
fellas.
New Year.
Good, man. All the best for